Hello, welcome to our Tuesday game of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. We're back, baby. We're back from a vacation
Hell
or
yeah.
two,
Oh, man.
a couple of weeks. It's been a while. We last played on June 10th, and it was July 1st. It's not January 1st, dear Lord. But
Oh god,
yeah,
that would be atrocious.
That would be a long
back.
break.
yeah, we're back. We're here. I can only see that kind of break being like for like a big battle that has like I don't know. We're not. That's a side tangent. But anyways, we're back. If you've been a long time viewer, you know I like to do a question so the players can earn inspiration. Who has inspiration? Who does not have inspiration?
I don't know.
It says I have inspiration. I don't remember if I used it or not.
That's okay.
I do have it.
All right. So tonight is this is considered a joke. Basically, I'm asking you to finish the punchline, right?
Ooh.
So now they're not going to be good jokes. So let's lower expectations drastically. This is the joke. Why did the baby cookie cry? Why did that baby cookie cry? I asked the old lady as she grabbed the last pack of cookies. But why did that baby cry? Who hurt that baby? So it'll be like 30 seconds to a minute. There is a right answer, but obviously if you guys come up with an answer that seems, genuinely funny, or not genuinely funny, but like funny enough for me to be pity or have like a pity laugh at it, I'll give inspiration. Basically, you guys can write almost anything and earn inspiration on this question. I'm letting you know that right now. This is, but if you do get what they wrote down, I'll give you crisp virtual high five to the camera.
Woo.
Why did the baby cookie cry?
Non-refundable high five though. So, I will turn the tip screen around and ask for a tip though after I have given my high five. But yeah, wonder why did that baby cookie cry?
I already have an answer immediately.
I think I have one, but it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, mine
Mine
too.
is stupid too, but I giggled at it. I think it's funny, which
Um,
doesn't say a lot. But
And if you can't come up with anything, that's perfectly fine. There's no pressure. You could say anything. Well, not anything. You gotta keep it PG.
Oh,
This is a PG
Oh
stream.
man, I quit.
PG-13 at times. I'm dying over here. All right, we're gonna end the time for this joke. Why did the baby cookie cry? We will go around one by one. Star raised her hand first, so I'm gonna let her go.
because the mama cookie crumbled.
Okay,
Aha. This is
I
good.
like
This is good.
I like it. Very solid. Very solid. All right, next contender. Next jokester. Yeah,
mine's
Ethan.
not gonna be as good now. Because of that. No, I was gonna say because it was made to crumble. I get it. The
Oh.
food plays crumble.
Mm,
Cookies. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. It has diabetes. That's no wonder it's crying.
Yeah.
I also did a
Oh.
crumble joke, so I'll go next.
Perfect.
It felt its corporeal form crumble into a dozen pieces and be dissolved in cold liquid before it was even legally able to drink.
Oh my God, an existential crisis.
We love that.
Jesus Christ, like a sausage party
Oh
pun.
my goodness.
That was
All right, I like it.
Mine,
Who's next?
Mine is because it had a chocolate chip on its shoulder.
That's good. That's clever.
I like that. I like it. All right, Josh, did you have one for us?
No, I couldn't think of anything.
That's okay.
I
So,
apologize.
no, you're good. So, the correct joke that this website at parade.com. Wow, I got this thing from parade.com.
Parade.
Woo.
Why did the baby cookie cry? Because its mother was a wafer so long. Oh!
Terrible.
Everyone,
That's terrible.
everyone can get a point of inspiration. If you don't have inspiration, those that did get inspiration can give it to you. I think everyone should have inspiration, though. Not the best joke. I got another one for you, though. This is just free of charge. What do you get a man with the heart of a lion?
What do you get?
Yeah, what do you
What do you
get
get
a
for
man
him?
with the heart of a lion? What,
Surgery?
a man with the heart of a lion.
The head of the lion as well.
No, you're in the right wheelhouse. It says a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Oh.
This is so cruel. You should get him a better heart.
Those are bad jokes. That's not my fault. Anyways, yeah, we'll do a little bit of recap, and we will get into tonight's session. So, last session, back in June 10th, our party was still in Wave Echo Cave doing their dungeon crawl, the first dungeon crawl of this campaign. And they were on the fourth part of this fourth part of this dungeon crawl. There was more rooms within the Wave Echo Cave where the party opened them and discovered, so many beautiful things, as they were making their way through. They found a bunch of zombies, basically. They had a battle against these zombies, against some mosquitoes, some of those sturges. But the party was confident, and they were able to dispatch the last undead and head back to handle the Wraith's plea in dispatching the spectator from the Forge of Spells. The party then planned how they would bust into the room and kill the lesser beholder. Trying and failing to communicate with the creature inside, they set their plan into action. They burst into the Forge of Spells, to which the spectator was finally able to establish a telepathic connection with them and greeted them enthusiastically. But it was too late, as the party were already casting their spells and attacking with weapons. The spectator, sadly, did not survive. There is a GoFundMe in the link below, so feel free to donate. But nonetheless, the effective coordination that the party were able to achieve in dispatching this creature may prove useful in the future. But sadly for that guy, he was handled professionally. The Forge of Spell now lied before the party, and Barnabas began intense note-taking and studying of this historical rediscovery, where he uncovered that the Forge only had enough magic left within it to create one item in it. Left with a difficult decision, we see two questions come to the forefront of all of our party members. Do they craft their own item in a hope to prevent what threatens Phandelver, or do they let Nesnar create his own item to achieve his revenge? That is a topic we have to figure out. So we come back to our party members on D&D Beyond. I have the Wave Echo Cave open. Everything has been darkened except for the little room you guys are in. The doors are shut. You remember this is just the Forge of Spells. It is like a why don't I just read out exactly what the room has to offer for you? So this large workshop seems to have been badly damaged by ancient spells that went awry or just during a spell battle. This whole room is kind of in a state of just destruction. Especially now after you guys all went batshit crazy. But there are work tables that are taking up two corners of the room. They are scorched, and the plaster has burned off of the masonry walls. In the middle of the room is a stone pedestal that holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. This pedestal with the small green brazier, or green flame brazier, is the Forge of Spells. Kind of a different, the Forge you think of like an anvil or some sort, but this is the Forge of Spells, which you have deduced, Barnabas, through thorough investigation. But yeah, you guys are all in this room. The doors are all closed now. You all went to talk to the Wraith, got the gold, got the money and the reward from him, and he kind of disappeared. So now you guys are left in that room with this difficult decision, or difficult. Probably not so much that difficult, but a difficult decision nonetheless, moving forward on what may or may not transpire within the Wave Echo Cave. So I will hand it over to you guys.
We can't let Nesnar use this thing, I know that.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
So we're making our own, right?
Well, I mean, this was originally created by the dwarves. Really, I feel like they should be allowed to do it, but they're not here, so...
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I don't think we let him anywhere near this until we use it. But I don't know what for.
Well, we have those rocks, so...
Right.
Don't we need it for something?
We need the rocks. It's to
Yeah,
help
but, like-
show Phandelver.
We're supposed to make something. Was it the oh lord, obulate? I can't say it now.
Obelisk.
Obelisk.
Yep.
Obelisk.
That's what it is.
What about it?
Weren't we supposed to make that or something like that?
That's like how I think we referred to the material, alien obelisk metal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rivian's vision showed like an obelisk that looked of the same quality of that metal, and that's kind of, you've assumed it is from an obelisk of alien origin.
Mhm.
But not to make an obelisk. But hey, if you guys get enough pieces, you could definitely do that. You could definitely pursue that, and you guys will become the villains of this campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already committed war crimes. Might as well. No, just kidding.
Barnabas is mastering the floating disc. He's almost there.
Uh-huh. He is. He's close.
Was there
I
any
have faith.
information about like the object that we do create using these stones? Is it just inherently gonna also be evil? Did we know anything about that?
I will say there wasn't, and I think so. I think Emily made such a high check that she did learn that there was the singular use of this item left. There are, let's say, there are notes around, notes that still have somehow managed to survive that are all written in a kind of a common. I don't know why they're in common, but hey, they're in common, and we don't question it. But you are able to pull enough information around to learn the following information. When crafting an item, a weapon, or a tool of your own desire, there are a couple of checks that'll go. There's going to be a couple of checks. This is like a mechanic breakdown. A couple of checks. There's going to be a smith's check, an arcana check, and a tinker's tool check to kind of form this process. I'm not going to tell you the DC. The DC does increase depending on what quality item you are trying to make. What you are able to do with this is you can place any item, preferably a sword or armor, into the brazier and begin crafting, and it makes it one division better. So you can take an uncommon to a rare, you can take a rare to a very rare or super rare, and you can take a super rare to a legendary, and a legendary to artifact. But let's be real, those last three probably don't apply at this point in the campaign, just because I think the most you have is a. Well, you might have a rare item, but you could do a rare to a
I
super
have
rare.
a rare
Yeah.
item.
What's
But you can
Barney's sword?
Yeah, I think Barnabas is.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it could go there.
What would
Yeah,
happen
good.
to the sword if I
Oh.
put it in there?
We'd have
Hey.
to succeed.
It
Well,
explodes.
I guess you guys will have to find out and succeed.
Great.
No longer a Sith Lord.
Depending on what you use to craft such weapon in the forge of spells, really kind of determines what happens. There is no talk about any kind of sentient evil or good enchantment or anything like that unless you actively put like a soul into it, which is definitely doable. I'm sure there are some magic. Maybe Barnabas would know of some sort of magic that could do that and allow for that. Very high quality magic. But for the most part, the item will take on some minor properties and maybe a quirk when crafting this weapon. Minor properties vary. I'm not going to list them because that ruins the fun. But it has potential to do something crazy. You don't know exactly what, but the sensation or the sense of being evil or good only happens if there's like some sort of soul. Even though this alien ingots or obelisk shards that you guys have seems evil to you or evil just with your general knowledge of what's going on, it doesn't directly mean that whatever you make is going to be evil or bad or anything that crazy. This is supposed to help you, not hurt you. Unless you put a soul in it.
Right.
And then we have a different thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what we would put in it, but how overall? Let's take a vote. How do we even feel about Spider? Like, we've kind of done what he asked, but we're also presented with this choice here. It sounds like we're choosing to use it ourselves. Do we use it with the intention of getting rid of him? Like, he's obviously not a great person. We don't know what kind of trouble he'll be for Phandelver or for any other town. He's already been some trouble there, so. I don't have much. I have a fire poker and a staff. I think it's probably kind of a waste to just put the fire poker in there, so.
um,
I mean, the only reason we did what he asked was to get to the Forge of Spells either way, because we were going there either way.
Right.
Yeah.
and did we think he had information on your wife, or
Yeah, we did talk to him before all this, and it was
do we believe him?
I think I did an insight check. I can't remember. DM, do you remember anything?
Double check.
I do
Oh,
feel like
you guys did talk to him. He did kind of give you like an information dump whenever he was trying to negotiate like a stop to the fighting. He seemed. You did do an inside check, which you did pass. I think multiple
Okay.
times. He seemed honest. I mean, there might have been some parts he was leaving out, but the most, the majority
that's
of
true.
the majority of the sense you were getting was that he was telling the truth. He said that he didn't directly know exactly where she was, but he did allude that the stuff that happened to Gibbet's Crossing, where he was from, with these mind flayers, had the similar portal-esque thing. So it was like one of those things where it's in the same wheelhouse, but it's not directly his knowledge to find like where she would be at.
Okay, that's what I figured. I remember now that you say it. That yes, I did. He was leaving stuff out, but not about that.
Cool. So, if shit does go down, we can just kill him.
I mean, I personally don't know much about him. You guys have more experience with him, so I don't know whether he's good or bad. But I'll go with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, do we have anything? Is there anything any of us have that we would want to improve upon? Like, Bonnie, are you willing to put your very powerful sword in there to make it possibly more powerful?
Yeah, Barney is like thinking and looking at the sword, and Emily is thinking, wondering, so if this fails, then the item is destroyed, correct? I can assume that? Or should I just not even ask? Like, I don't know.
You could assume, yes.
Oh.
I guess I'm just not sure what an improved version of this would look like.
Right.
I will say, because it is, which you might not have heard, but depending on the quality of the item, the DC to make it better does increase significantly. I'm not going to tell you what the DC is, but since that is a rare to super rare, the DC does go up because of the item quality. But I am not saying don't do it, because, dear God, I love the idea of a better fucking lightsaber.
Right.
You get ones that just spins around, the little one that little spins.
Oh, goodness.
Could we perhaps put it in there, and instead of making it better, ask for a second one? Maybe it can multiply them. You have two.
Ooh.
It's a forge.
I don't know.
Not a copier.
This is
That's unfortunate.
make illusions a real thing.
No. We had our fun with that. Now we're over to weapons and armor.
What about we could put Lightbringer in there? Oh, did I? We can put that cool new mace that you found in there. That I might not have actually identified yet.
You know it is Lightbringer because you did read that book. That you had that book from way back when.
Okay,
that
cool.
you read about the Legend of Lightbringer.
So I was thinking that. I was thinking like, because you have your sword.
I do.
And does anybody else use weapons? I mean, yours is spells and stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't even really use weapons.
You got your staff.
I have a fist.
No, you have
I have-
fists.
I use my quarterstaff occasionally. When I need to reach,
Yeah.
I
So
have weaving wasp needles,
Two.
but I don't really use them. I think I've used them once.
I use my bow and my sword,
Yep.
and you have your sword. You have a staff or the mace. if we or armor, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Dean?
or
we could do
armor, yeah.
armor.
Yeah, items or armor. I will put this little dirty thought into your head. You
Okay.
guys have plenty of items. You guys can. You still have that goblin stash of all that bullshit that you never took to Neverwinter. You guys theoretically could kill Nesnar and the crew. Go trade items and go find what you get in the shop. Come back and upgrade whatever you find or get while in Neverwinter. Now that is a little bit of a lengthier process. A little bit of a battle may happen, will happen, but that is something to also think about as well. That you guys could come back because at the moment, no one knows about this besides the people in the cave and then Noondrin and Gungeon who have headed off to Phandelver to kind of rest and recover. So to be devil's advocate, there is a third option.
It's true. I mean, my thought was that we forged something to help us kill Nesna, but I don't know how much help a tiny bit better of a mace would be, or...
So, question. We're not fixing the rocks. Because Nesna did say they could save a town. At least I thought that's what he was implying.
He was implying that just because it's been some time, so you're in the realm of the same thing. He was saying that crafting an item with those rocks, with it as well, like making something with those rocks, will act as some sort of. He hypothesizes that it will act as some sort of deterrent or advantage against preventing the emergence of the aliens.
So we could theoretically put these rocks into Barnabas' sword if we choose the sword, or if Barnabas chooses the sword.
Huh.
Yeah, like the key thing here to remind you guys is that you want to add the shards to the item. That is like the big.
Okay.
That's gonna be one of the components of crafting a weapon. That was like one of the big things that Nesnar was adamant about. He stated that he needed some rock. He did say that he needed a rock to forge with the weapon or whatever. But you guys don't know whether or not he has rocks or doesn't have rocks. That's kind of still in the air. But he did say that is something that he has researched and he hypothesized would assist.
Would I have found out what it would take to reignite the spark after using the last of it?
That's a good question. You did not find that out.
Okay.
Did not. Maybe if you question Gungeon and Noondrin more, they might be able, since they are dwarves and they have probably some dwarven notes or some legacy or history with this mine, with this forge, they may be able to help with that question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards doing the mace. I think it's fortuitous that we just found it here. And it's not, I mean, it's powerful, but it's not, you know, a complete detriment if we destroy it like it would be Barney's sword.
True.
But, I mean, yeah, we could also just not do it now. Kill Nesnar and come back.
True.
But, I mean, we're not very strong right now. We have to rest, so I don't know. Do we just sit here until it's time for a rest and sleep in this room to protect it, or I don't know.
That's a long time, though.
Right.
Because even though it's been so long, it's still like only like 11 or 12 o'clock or something.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only been a couple hours.
Yeah, and you guys have been away from Phandelver for 2 days, technically, as well.
Yeah.
If we don't want to leave the forge here with him, right?
Leave the what?
We don't want to leave the forge
Forge.
here with him. Like, we're not going to leave him alive or whatever.
Yeah, because we don't know if he has his own shards. Maybe
Do we still have places to explore here?
No, I think we uncovered the whole cave at this point.
Oh, shaboom.
Yeah, I just closed it all just to add some intense role. I don't fucking know. I just wanted to cover that up.
Mysterious.
Yeah, I mean the only
There was
the only thing left is the tentacle that grabbed Maggie. I don't know that we want to walk in there in our shape either.
No.
And I don't know what benefit it would be to us. I mean, there's probably something to learn, but whether or not we're ready to learn it is another question.
Oh, yeah.
So our options are sitting here for hours. I hope he don't come looking. Or go kill him now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it'll take to forge something, but we could always use that to pass some time. If we're in agreement that we do, you know, the mace or something else in our possession, and not wait and not find something else. I mean, I'm gonna vote that we do the mace. I mean, that's where I'm at right now.
I'll vote with the mace too.
So is anybody here actually good with smithing?
Oh.
Good job.
No, I'm more of a carpenter.
I just
I
assumed.
got some alchemist supplies.
I assumed something this powerful, like, you know, if you had the components, you could just kind of do it. But no, absolutely not. That is not my forte.
Not at all.
What about you know, like little brushes and glue, stuff, tinkering stuff? Anybody good with any of that?
I got alchemist supplies.
Well, you know, I'm really thinking maybe we should get the dwarves. Can we contact Gundren?
I can only contact the chick at the wherever my brother is. I can't
Who
think of
you
the...
haven't checked.
Oh yeah, no,
ages.
she's not good at smithing. No, I knew her. Yeah, she did not teach a metal shop class. No,
I can also make maps.
that's pretty useful.
I have sending stones.
Both of
I don't know
them?
if I have a pair. I don't know if I have the pair
Oh
or
no,
if I have a
it's
single.
it's a pair. Remember, we got them when we were.
Never
all-
went to
Oh, so I have a pair of sendings. Never mind.
Well, you have
Redacted.
some really cool sound spatial headphones. You just got to make them into headphones, and you have a left and a right that you can hear from. You send a message this side and get it on this side.
Yeah. No. Only thing I have that would be good in this is my. I feel like the mace is probably our best bet. I have
mean,
wraps
yeah.
of unarmed power.
We know our
so-
a way around this cave. One of us could leave and go and
Oh, I have a tinker box. Sorry.
and find the dwarf before they get too far. I mean, it hasn't been that long, right? Since has it? I don't remember when they left.
It's been a day.
They left last.
Oh,
last
it was the
night.
previous day. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, so they're probably in Phandelver now. They
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
will ride back to Phandelver.
Because how long is it to Phandelin?
It's a
About a day.
day's journey at most. It's not that long from here.
So what I'm hearing is we're gonna have to go take out Nesnar, go get these dwarves to come back and do this.
I mean, we'd have a better chance at succeeding on something. But yeah, you know, we can also just throw Lightbringer in and see what happens.
I mean, I can guide anyway. I can give a little bonus.
I
can
have
inspire you
the
as well.
tinker box. I hope that might help someone. I don't know where I got it.
Nice.
I
See.
love that. I have a tinder box that I
I
can
think
light
it came
on
with my
fire.
starter.
Tinder. Okay. Barnabas has been like pacing the room now and just like he's like shuffling through papers on like the work tables and he's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I want to see how this thing works. All right, bring the mace over.
Oh no.
Okay.
Uh,
If you guys down, bring the mace over.
Wait, can anybody use the mace?
Okay.
Don't ask questions now. It's too late.
I
was about to
cannot.
say, I don't think like any of us can. Other
I
than-
believe it's
cannot.
a simple weapon, isn't it? Pretty sure
Oh, I
every
can
one
use
of
a
us
simple
can.
weapon. Yep.
I can use simple weapons.
It is
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
it is also it is also a piece of history. That's probably the more important thing. Is this? It is history. Like it is a historical.
Oh yeah.
It is a
We'll
historical.
be ruining.
Yeah, you
No,
know what?
I mean-
Maybe on second thought, maybe we shouldn't. I think
No,
people
I mean,
won't-
it's been-
maybe
it's
won't
been-
forgive us for that.
No, it's been. I
Listen.
mean, they don't even know it's here. It's been lost to time. They don't even know if it's but it is a historical.
I worship Lady Luck, and she and the Light God are best friends. She would agree. She'd be down with it.
Oh,
Barnabas
really?
is,
Yeah, you hear,
goes-
"Ugh."
Barnabas goes to reach for Lightbringer. He pauses and looks down at his gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh no!
You hear a voice creep into the back of your head. Do it, Padawan.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh man, I'm too scared to do my bracers of defense.
Yeah, braces
I
of
need
archery.
those.
I have my wraps of unarmed power that I would be willing to sacrifice.
So now the options are coming out.
I said this. I did say
It's
this.
going to open the box a little.
I mentioned my bracers of defense, but
I did
Lady
mention my
Lady
wraps.
Luck blessed them upon me. I'm
Wait,
scared.
now we could have the dwarves in this creepy green flame blossom.
Yeah, I did mention my guitar and my raps, but it's
I'm not sure a guitar would be good in a forge, but I mean, we can try it.
I mean,
Come
it's
as an electric
magical.
guitar. It'd be electric guitar.
It's on yeah, it'll become electrical.
We could.
Sorry, you said you had a smith's tools, or what did you say you had?
I had a tinker box, so it has like
Where?
flint, fire steel.
That's a tinder box.
That's a tinder box.
Yeah,
You have a tinder box.
oh my gosh! guys.
Yeah, because I was like, why do you have a tinker's box? That makes no sense.
I don't know, guys. Words are not working today.
So nobody in this chat has glue.
Glue?
I
The
have
the tinker's box.
I don't know if it
I
has.
have oil.
Those are
We
one of the
all
things
have
that are
one.
like supposedly in Tinker's tools is like pliers and glue and like dumb shit.
Oh, I have carpenter's tools. Do you think that?
I mean,
You got some wood glue?
We, you know, we really need glue to make this work.
Carpenter's tools probably would work.
Wait, why do we need glue?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Why?
That's how you're gonna glue the stones onto the sword, man.
I mean, I have mending. We could try mending. That's probably better than glue.
No, you need the glue and the pliers and the little. You really need the set of Tinker's tools. Like the set of things that a Tinker would
How
normally
sure
use.
are you that you actually need the set?
Like 10% sure.
So you guys are gonna try to craft this weapon. It's gonna look like a macaroni art weapon
Yeah.
when you put it in. Pull it
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, hey, with mine, we wouldn't need that. I have wraps. We just wrap them up into. So it wouldn't be hard.
Oh, I thought you meant rap like
Same.
music, like it was part of your. You're just
Well,
gonna
I mean, I
like
can do that
spit-
too, but I'm
spit-
not going to.
spit some rhymes and
Maybe
it'll.
then rap inspire the.
Or
Yeah.
even the guitar, I could just
With a
throw it
rap.
inside of the little hole thing and hope it works.
and just shake it a bunch.
Shake it around.
I don't want you
Okay,
to throw
keep
the
this-
guitar in just because it'd be so funny. Can you use a forge
Even
on a
though-
guitar?
I'm just gonna say, even if I do throw in my guitar and I somehow lose it, that is a big item gone.
That's
It's
bad,
gone.
okay.
Well, yeah, that's
mean,
what
there-
I can cast: invisibility, levitate, cure wounds, fly.
Right.
There is the fire poker. Just throwing that out there.
So listen, I don't
I
really
also
need these
have
gauntlets.
so
I'm
many
pretty
daggers.
strong without them.
Oh really? Really?
All right, take them off and do some push-ups.
Yeah,
no,
do
I
some
won't.
push-ups.
You don't need that.
I mean,
If you're
I can still kick
willing,
people.
that's.
I can still kick people without my raps on.
I do think if we're gonna do an important item, I think we need the dwarfs.
I think it's dwarves with a V.
Okay.
I'm at this point. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to figure out. Like, we need to kill that son of a bitch. That's where I'm at now. And I don't normally like just jump to things like that. And we're not strong enough to do that. And we can't leave. So, I mean, it seems like we want to use it now.
I mean, we could just chill for like 6 hours. It's really not that hard. And then go to sleep.
Rivian can rap for us.
I mean, like out of game, Jacob. Can we just say we chilled, we fast forwarded? Like, I think Baz would say, well, I mean, we could, but he might come looking. He might come looking,
Yeah.
or his patrol might come looking.
The bugbears were patrolling.
Sure.
Pull out the ever-smoking bottle.
I
mean-
also have fog cloud.
I forgot you bought.
I haven't had a good chance to use it yet.
I will say, if a patrol does come, we'll obviously have the doors closed, right? So if anything tries to get in here, we could probably convince them not to try to come in here. They won't know we're in here.
I can sound like a insane monster.
Right, so could I. Like, I think we have a lot of tools to work. I didn't let Jacob answer. Sorry, Jacob.
What was I answering?
When-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
fast
theoretically,
forwarding.
yeah, you guys could do that. Every hour spending here, there's a chance for wandering monsters as well as patrols. But you guys could definitely do that. I mean, you would be able to get a long rest if no one, when it gets to the end of the day, basically, and you settle down, you will be able to get a long rest. Since you are in a closed room, you can like barricade the doors and stuff.
Yeah.
But for the next couple hours, I'll do a bunch of D20 rolls and see if anything creeps up on you or does anything fun.
I mean, I'm all right with that. Not, at our full strength.
Not at all.
I'm down.
Is that what everyone wants to do? Just fast forward and hope for the best. Monster-wise.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like we
I guess so.
killed almost everything.
Right, but
But-
I think at this point, because of there's mythical monsters. I think anything can.
Now you guys are also in like the Underdark, and
Yeah.
there are other tunnels in the not on the map for sake's purpose of keeping clarity on the map, but there are like tunnels that come into this area and kind of connect. So
No, I do wonder,
Okay.
how is Pumbaa doing, by the way?
It was
Let's
fucking
look over to him.
amazing.
Pumbaa's still in that room over yonder by the fire. He's just really lonely.
Oh,
He's in there.
Oh,
just
let's
hanging
see.
out.
Where's my thing? How far away is that?
From where you guys are at, it is about 170 feet, 165 feet. There's a couple
Okay.
of walls. There's some big, thick walls between you and him.
All right, never mind.
Where'd everybody's characters go? Did y'all just delete them? Or am I blind? What happened?
Yeah, they just disappeared.
They just
Oh
disappeared.
no! It was just you guys too. The other people are still in here.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we're dead. I don't know. We got TPK'd without us knowing.
it was a spectator.
Oh man.
It came back for
Really,
revenge.
he killed us. With his friendliness. Hello! We all died. It's all a dream.
Put up magazine. Yeah. I guess we're setting time. Pass.
All right,
Alright.
Rivian, rap.
You don't kind of sound so bummed out. Barnabas starts like scribbling in his notebook. He's like, you guys have no downtime activities? You're all just like staring at the wall? What did
I'm
you used to
rapping.
do?
I just imagine you guys are just like have like a really intense ice sailing contest this whole time.
Whole
What do you
time.
mean? Vara's doing like push-ups and sit-ups. She's working on. her
I'm rapping,
muscles.
apparently.
Y'all are just passing the blunt around. Got some
Yeah.
fucking rap music banging.
Alright. Performance check. It is 22.
That was a
Oh,
steady,
I wanna
steady,
hear
some
you
steady
rap.
bars.
That was the whole point.
There once was a maiden who looked very fair. I don't know what to say.
And then with that
What's a rhyme fair?
Malibu's Most Wanted rap.
Oh yeah.
Traffic, looking for my chapsticks. Oh look, there goes a Ford Maverick.
I'm
Yeah.
Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating.
Eminem busts into the room like, what the fuck?
Barnabas moves into
roll
this
initiative.
other room to get away.
Yep. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. You guys have taken. I'm gonna do 6 rolls to see if any kind of creepy ghouls or anything like that come by.
Alright.
For the most part, you guys should. This is just for my own sake. Wow, look at that. Somebody roll D12 for me. First roll.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Exciting.
1 D12, please.
Anybody? Okay, got it.
11.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah. So as the stupid shit.
Is it the
Uh,
mosquitoes? Please be the mosquitoes.
No. So as you are rapping, boom, 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 and all this noise is being made, you see, well, you actually fail to see, but you start hearing this weird, like, as an ochre jelly slides under the door. I need y'all to roll initiative as the ochre jelly has found the bass and the boom or the beat.
Thank
he's just getting down,
okay.
guys. Let's try talking to
Jelly.
him first.
It's the real Slim Shady.
Yeah, it's Eminem.
Please slime up.
13 for Paz.
Very nice. Barnabas got a 10, correct? Kelchus, what did you get?
Nat 20 for 25.
Woo, that's what's up. Rivian
A 19.
and Vara.
21.
All right, you guys all basically go before this jelly besides Baz and Barnabas. The jelly is just this thick puddle of yellow goop that just
Yeah.
squeezes. It's like very satisfying to watch it squeeze through the crawl space between the door as it expands when it gets out on the other side of it. Yeah, you see this thing. It is right next to you.
Kill it.
Okay, first thing. Well, shit. What is this? Hold on, sorry. What does this do? I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna say go away.
Okay, make a persuasion check for me.
Do
Love
this. I'm doing this. Get out of here. Where'd my dice go? Oh, yeah. Persuasion?
Or what?
Oh.
What else would you think? Would you think it'd be an intimidation thing, or like an animal handling thing, maybe?
I'm shitting all those.
What'd you total?
2.
A 2. All right, here we go. Let me see what it rolls.
Rolling 1.
This jelly morphs into a guy with a suit. Well, I guess I gotta go. And I rolled that one.
Did you?
Yes.
I rolled in that one. All right. The first hour
Right.
So
First hour
Well then.
transpires. That happens. Second
That
hour,
was-
nothing
Barnes-
happens.
That was
Barnes
kind of
just
impressive.
like,
Thank you.
am I just way too high? Or did that happen?
I don't know. I think I might still be high. Because we smoked
Uh,
earlier. I don't even know.
So for the next 4 hours, you guys are on hour 5 now. You hear, as you guys are in this room now, not making as much noise and being as rambunctious, you hear, aha, aha, ha, as a flaming skull in another room is just flying around. It seems that flame skull has respawned back to life.
Oh.
It's floating around screaming. You just hear the discoherent laughter coming from further along in the forge, or from back in that one room. Last hour transpires, and you guys are at the point where you can finally sit down for the night, take a long rest.
That was kind
Sweet.
of boring.
But now we have the flame skull when we leave to deal with.
That's
Oh no. Everybody has to split up.
What?
There's Fireball.
yeah. We just have to make sure when we
Oh.
if we fight it, that we're not.
Yeah, everybody has to be split up.
I forgot he did that.
That's not an issue. Resting it.
Hopefully.
Sitting around is exhausting. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Think. We can
I
go to
will.
sleep. Should
I'll
we go
take.
check on
I'll take
Pumbaa?
third.
I'll just take first.
Take second.
Did you want to check on Pumbaa? What do you think? Tonight.
Uh,
I mean, we have the skull
I'll
out
go
there
if you
now.
don't want to.
yeah, I mean, I can creep out. You said, would I know he's roughly 65, 70, 165, 70 feet away?
You know he's pretty far. I don't know if you know exactly how
Okay.
far away he
Well,
is. No.
I'll creep like 50 feet away from the door and cast message.
So you are trying to make your way back to that area to cast message
Well,
through the door,
Yeah,
or
well,
just
I'm
the
just
door
trying to
closest to you?
just trying to make my way a little out that way because it's 120 feet for message, but I just don't remember
Does
because I
message
can't see
go?
the map.
Does message go through doors?
It does. It says you can. What does it say? Go through objects as long as you are familiar with the target.
Okay.
Unless magical silence, though, it's a foot of stone or metal or wood or a thin sheet of lead blocks the spell.
Yeah, I'll say you sneak around. We say you sneak around all the way down, right? Come all the way up here, get to where you can see the door, because the flame skull is patrolling in this one middle room right here. He is just floating around right here.
Okay.
So you do that. You go and you're able to cast message through the door. He's in there.
Just gonna say, hey, how's it going? Are you good? Are they going crazy? Are they coming out here?
He says back to you. He says, "Is that a ghost? Who is that?"
Cast it again. No, this is Keltris. I'm using magic to talk to your head. How's everything going?
Oh, hello, sir. Yes, this is my voice. That's correct. Yes, I'm fine. I'm doing perfectly fine. I have shit in the corner about 3 times and I've pissed on a blanket. But as far as it's going, I'm a little hungry. But I think I've outdone the message word count. So, click.
He's good. Go back. He's good. He just sit on Rivian's bed. That's all.
I don't sleep in here, so okay.
That's what he said.
All right.
Sleep.
Perfect. So those that are taking first watch, just go ahead and you can roleplay a little bit, or you can make perception checks for me, either or.
I think I'm the only one.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make a perception check and roleplay with yourself if you want.
21.
Nothing really transpires. You just keep hearing that cackle of laughter from the flame skull, but you don't see or hear any kind of patrols that are passing by. Your watch is uneventful.
Cool. I will go wake up Keltris. I
Yeah.
believe that's who it was. Okay.
Yep.
Like, hey, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna make
I
my
shall.
little hammock web nest in a corner.
Yep. Freaking spider. Perfect. You definitely do that. Keltris, it is your watch. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
That's 12.
Yeah, all you can really hear is the cackle of laughter that kind of echoes. You don't notice that there was a patrol. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, but your watch is uneventful.
Okay. Well, then I'll go wake up Baz. Right? You had third watch, right?
Yep.
Okay. Come wake you up. Just say nothing's happened so far.
Alright. Some rest.
All right.
I will proceed.
Yes.
2-1.
21. Very much like the other people on watch. Flame Skull cackling. You on this watch probably hear what sounds like some bugbears grumbling, and then like the Flame Skull laughing and like screaming. And it sounds like it's getting further away, as if it's chasing them. And then you hear a big old boom as an explosion goes off in the distance. But other than that, nothing really happens. I think maybe the explosion goes off near the end of your watch, and everyone wakes up feeling well rested. All awoke by the sound of 5 big booms from the Costco guys. Yeah, you guys
think-
long rested.
I think bugbear set off. Assuming there are probably no more, but I suppose we'll see. Never will. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a gal.
No, this is Gal.
So,
Time for the mace, I suppose. Did we decide that? I don't remember now.
Or are we gonna go just kill?
we didn't
Nesna?
fully
that's
decide.
right.
We knew that we were going to kill Nesnar, and we didn't decide like what we actually wanted to do about the forge.
Just gonna go kill him.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna go kill him.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna kill him, get the dwarves.
That's right. Yeah.
So we don't fuck up anything.
So, should we like just go in there gung ho, or should we like talk to him first and kind of make him think everything's copacetic?
I like that. I like to think it's copacetic.
Yeah, I think we go in there,
No.
And then we
pretend,
blow 'em
and
up.
then just spring.
I mean, it's very
I
possible.
will
Right.
cast stuff on him.
Very
Put him
possible
at
he
ease
just
and
came.
then spring on him.
Possible he just came to figure out what all the big bangs are. You know what I mean?
You mean the booms?
Big bang booms, yes. Big bada booms.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. We're
Okay.
going in there to talk to him first.
Yeah,
So
not
you
about
see
anything
where we
important,
talk.
but just to like,
Put him at ease.
yeah, we can just say
I'm
we've gotten it mostly clear. There's a few more, and then just
I'm just gonna shut up and wait for me to
Good
punch
idea.
things.
In the nicest way. Good
yeah.
idea.
I mean, I assume Rivian will probably do the talking.
Oh, yep, I will.
I woke up
Yes.
feeling more confident that we can do. Yes, we have 30 spells.
Well then.
Guys, I
mean,
get
had 'em on
4
there.
hits.
That's amazing.
That's
Unless I
gross.
haste you, and then you get 5 hits.
Oh my gosh.
You get an extra attack. I don't know how much work.
Oh, well, my attack action is to attack. So,
Fuck yeah!
Right.
Going in there slowly at first actually will also give us, the knowledge of who else is in there. I'm sure he's probably not alone. He had
Oh.
two
He has
two
those
spiders.
spiders.
Drow.
Yeah.
Drow. Or no, doppelganger. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it
Alright.
was.
Let's
And then maybe some bugbears.
get
as well,
Pumbaa.
but
go get Pumbaa and then we go take care of business.
yeah, it was just we don't want to
And the-
fight the skull, right?
No, not at all.
No. Oh, I think we have. Do we have to go there?
I mean,
Unless we
one
want
of
to
us
go,
can lead him away.
want to go the long way and go through the room with the mushrooms.
The long
Where? What the hell? When did I get this spell?
Go up and deal with the tentacle, but we definitely don't want to do.
I don't want to deal with no tentacle.
So we're really sneaky. Which, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I can make us more quiet.
What the shit?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what happens
I
when you
got
level
this-
up 2 weeks ago and forget about it. Like, what?
No.
Well, it's a Gloomstalker spell, and it's pretty cool. I can make a little extra dimensional portal in the ceiling.
Wait,
But
that's
no.
wild.
What?
Wait, what?
A portal?
Yeah.
Where?
You
It's
said-
just extra dimensional space. Up to 8 medium creatures can be in it. No spells can go in or out, attack spells. But we can see, and it lasts for an hour.
Oh,
What's it called? Jerry's Hideaway?
Oh,
What is that
rope
called?
trick. Called rope trick.
Ah, that's fun.
Yeah. It's a Gloomstalker spell. I don't, so I think it just automatically gave me it because I don't remember grabbing it.
so
Probably.
what I'm hearing
Got it.
is I took Tiamat's tiny hut for no reason. I'm just
His
kidding.
only
mine-
lasts an hour. Yours lasts
Mine
like
only
10
lasts an
hours.
hour.
I'm
So-
joking. I didn't actually take that. I was going to though.
You could do Tiamat's
Nice.
tiny hut inside, like you could put rope trick inside of that whole, and you're just like, no one will ever know.
Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra dimensional space within another extra dimensional space.
Oh, that'd be great.
It'd be great. All right. How
I
are you
will-
approaching this?
I will. Well, I'm gonna
Sorry.
cast Pass Without a Trace. Lasts
Cool.
an hour, so I don't think it's gonna take us an hour to.
Right.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a concentration spell, correct? Or no?
Yes. Where is it? Yes, it is.
Alright, just remember you're concentrating on that. Actually, I'll just change your token name to concentrating.
And
Um,
we ready? Is there anything we want to plan, or do we just want to? I mean, other than
Let's
what
see.
do we want to say to Nesnar?
speaking for, I mean, be as simple as, you know, we're almost done clearing everything out. There's a bit of an issue, blah 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 blah, and then we can just come up with a
Bullshit, got
code,
it.
come up with a code word, and we can all fire on the code word or something like that. I don't know.
I think the code word should be Wraith.
Wraith.
I'll try bringing it up as last as possible.
I mean, there is no first and last though. It's just whenever you bring it up, we go.
Back. Yeah.
Should we like? I don't know. If should we like put something to like guard the forge? Like, I don't know if anyone can make a trap just in case a bugbear wanders in.
Put an.
What's a bugbear gonna do if it wanders in?
I don't know.
Say I found a forge with
Yeah.
spells.
Probably be too stupid to even found. I think weren't they tasked with finding the stones, the cards, right?
Mm,
Wonder if the bugbears even know about the forge at all.
Nope. You.
Right?
Okay.
Do we want to like specific attacks or?
I got these two babies.
It's great.
I
Great
will.
attack.
You mean I got these two babies and two more arms pop up? These two babies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. I'm definitely gonna do that though.
Yeah. Before we walk into the room with Nesnar, I'll do the good old long strider. But that's, you know, when we get there and we get close to it, before we
love
walk in the
that
room.
spell.
And that's instantaneous. There's no concentration, correct?
I believe it's instantaneous. Let me find
Yeah,
out where
it lasts for an hour.
Yeah. Yep. It just takes an action, no concentration, lasts for an hour.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was different for rangers, but I know my druid.
Cool.
That's right before we walk into whatever room he's in.
I will get ready to silence him.
All right, so we're gonna try to go through the room with the skull as quietly as possible. I think once we go in there, we go south, rather than trying to go, straight through and crossing paths with the skull. Sneak in and go
Down and around.
down and around.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
I will. Just because you said you were in a ready silence. So when you ready in action, there's like a specific trigger, but also silence. What kind of components is it? Verbal, somatic, material, or is it just verbal, somatic? Because there will be like, even though you say you ready silence, if you guys go
Yeah,
in
yeah.
and like, try to spring this, there's still initiative checks and stuff that'll happen. So like, it's like
verbal
still
and
it's still very visible that you would be casting a spell. Like it's not like
yeah, it's
you get it
verbal
all
and
for free kind of
semantic.
thing. Like even like, I'm saying even though you guys probably have like a plan, like they're like a code word to go, like there it would add no benefit or to like it's not going to give you advantage of it because they're gonna if you're gonna come in there's already gonna
Well, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
be tension. So I just want to make sure there's that air of transparency before you guys
Yeah,
get
yeah.
there. And, but yeah, you guys are able to easily thanks to the aid of the pass without trace, easily able to go circumvent around the flame skull, go grab Pumbaa. And you guys all make it back up to that one hallway. If you guys want to move your tokens all the way over yonder, you guys are at that T section, the intersection right there, where the doors are. And if you guys wait 1 second, I hate how it just changes when I want this one.
And I think.
So yeah.
Oh, right, go ahead.
No, you
I was just gonna say, I think Baz would say to the group, before the code word is spoken, just make sure we're all fanned out enough. We're not up in a little there.
Perfect. Yep. So as you guys approach, remember once again, this place it's completely dark because you guys are underground. There isn't many lit lanterns or any kind of braziers or anything of that sort. You get to the familiar hallway where you turn left and you head to the two double doors that are where the other, to the entrance to where Nesnar is. You see two bugbears with little name tags stitched onto them that say Purple and Charles. And Charles speaks up and he says, so what's the situation looking like?
It still looks like a situation. We're just here to update.
Oh, okay. I don't get to talk much. This is my first time actually getting to talk. I don't get much
Oh.
say in the room. So, hey,
Understandable.
I'm Charles. You can call me
Nice to
Charlie
meet you,
or
Charlie?
Charleston, or I have
Charleston.
I like Charlie Choose or Charleston Choose.
Okay, Charleston shoes.
This is
okay.
Purple. He motions over to Purple, and Purple just goes, Purple.
Purple Nurple, let's go.
What's your least favorite color?
You say purple. You say Purple Nurple, and he like squints at you and like covers his nipples.
Jesus
What's
Christ.
your least
Purple.
favorite color?
Purple.
Oh, you don't like purple?
Purple.
You don't.
Charles says he doesn't. He was only something happened when he was dropped on his head. No offense, Purple. He was dropped on his head. He can only say Purple. So Charles is like, yeah. So you went in to see Nesnar, right? That's what you're.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I do think there's something you two could do for us, though.
Like what?
That might help the good graces. So I believe there is in one of the rooms. It's kind of near the entrance of the cave. There is some fungus we need taken care of, and I believe you two are perfect, especially Purple. No offense, Charleston Chew, but
Purple's like purple and like elbows Charles. Charles like, no, that's no can do, man. We were on strict orders by Nesnar not to leave. Maybe you can convince him to let us go and we can go check it out. But he's kind of our boss.
well,
I mean, once you guys are done here, you're not going to be ever talking to us ever again, probably. So like, I can't put my future at stake by doing that.
he already told us we could tell some of you guys what to do. I'm gonna try and to see if I'm with that.
Yeah, you can roll. It's going to be a high DC because they seem genuine in they were given strict orders.
22.
Charles looks at Purple. Purple says, "Purple," rubs his fingers. Charles says, "You know," looks around. "How much we talking? How much money you paying? Are you hiring? I mean, I can quit this gig and go with you guys." Purple says, "Purple, purple, purple."
How much is Nesma paying you?
Charles looks over to Purple and like starts to count on his fingers. Purple says, Charles says, "Well, now that you think, now that I think about it, he's not really paying us anything. It's more like we get to live if we don't follow.
this?
So not really.
I'll give you
anything."
guys 5 copper a day, and you get to live.
Oh, how's the retirement plan? You got a good 401k?
Oh, yeah.
Is there
actually,
opportunity for promotions? Is there like a steady ceiling that I'll reach, or is there like a ladder I can climb?
Totally. Well, it depends on your act and how good you are. I'll hire you at a circus. I mean, if you really want a job, but how good's the act gonna be? What are you guys gonna do?
I can say, "Hey, I'm Charles. Charleston shoes." Purple can say he's Purple. We don't really do anything.
Oh, like a comedy act.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
Maybe I can haggle or heckle or what do they call it these days? Insult people for like laughs or something like that, right? Purple's like,
oh, okay.
Purple. He's in on it.
Right. Well, we can talk 401k later if you guys want to meet
Yeah,
us outside
sure.
the cave.
Sure,
Alright.
we'll go handle the fungus by the entrance. Where was that at again? It's like we just go down the hallway you guys came out of and just keep going straight, or where exactly was it?
Down the hallway, take a right past the big pond, and then you go straight down, kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, see you guys on the outside. Hey, don't snitch on us, you know.
Whoa, I never. You guys were watching the door the whole time.
Nice. He gets it. Purple's like, Purple. These two bugbears. Excuse me. They walk past you. They make their way out of the scene and away from your guys' view. They are no longer in the equation.
Just gonna look over. Did I do that right?
You did great.
I might have gotten 2 bugbears to recruit.
That's all right.
They also make scientists.
Oh, I didn't send them right to the fungus.
Oh, you did. It was different directions.
I just sent them out, kind of.
Sure.
I'm hoping they just go, "Oh, we totally killed the fungus," you know?
Yeah. Good job, though.
All right. Thank you.
Good job, though.
Also, I don't know how to set up a 401k. I've never heard
I don't know what that.
Oh.
That sounds made up.
Yeah.
Oh, I can help you with that if you want. Mark this in the back.
So yeah, I will reveal the
It's
room for you guys because you guys would open the door. I assume, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This big stone door you push open, and you know as you open the door, it's the same sight once again. There are those 6 cracked and splintered marble pillars that line the walls of this hall. There's a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf, and seated on that throne, or on top of that dwarf, is Nesnar. You see him in the regal robes, purple robes. There are several bugbears in here, and you see that his 2 spiders are chilling in the corner, and that drow woman is here as well.
Oh no.
They're all in this room. All these bugbears are kind of posted up with their legs back, and as the door opens, they look over and confused. Nesnar kind of like lifts his head up a little bit. The spiders scurry into the corners a little bit more. Nesnar just looks up and the door's opening. Well, what are you guys? I'll hand it over to you. That's what the scene looks like. You guys all filter in. Pumbaa is watching Bob
Pumbaa.
Ross in the hallway, but
No,
he's
he's coming. He's coming.
He squeezes into the door. His magic is my passion, coming along as a senior web designer.
Very smart.
What are all these names? Oh my god.
I don't
Why
know.
am I tap dancing? Why am I tap dancing?
You tell me. Yeah, you guys into the room. All file in. Nesnar looks up, tapping on his little spider staff. He says, "Oh no, I dropped my dice." He
He's distracted. Get him
Pick those
now.
dice up.
he says to you, "Well, is it done? Did you find the forge and kill the abominations that filter about in these halls, or why have you returned? What's going on?
Well, there's a little bit of complication.
Complication? There should be no complications. You are
There's-
adventurous, yes.
complication.
You are
yeah.
powerful. You should not have had any complications."
So the complication is, as you can tell, from most of us, we only have one. This is gonna sound. We have two people who are really strong. There's a big boulder in the way, and we're gonna need some manpower to help us move it.
You are telling me that a fucking boulder prevented you from completing a job that you were tasked with. How have you not been killed yet by any of the people I have sent? Make it make sense. A boulder. Don't some of you have magic or some other...
What
do you want
mean?
some bugbears to help you out? Do you
Wait.
need some muscle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm here to say. I thought we were working together.
We are, but my patience running thin, and it's been at least 2 days, I think. Time works weird down here. I can't remember, but it's been far too long. How much left of this cave do you think there is for you to find and explore? Have you not
Miles.
miles? No. We do not have time for miles. We need resolution now. We don't have time for that. I grow tired of waiting. This is fucking boring. I've spent my whole life looking for this, and I finally found it. And you guys waltzed in here and started shooting at me. I want results. What good are you if you can't produce the results? You say a fucking boulder is preventing you.
A fucking boulder.
Why don't you handle it then?
Because I've paid you with your life to go do it. We can scrap and scrabble, and the winner can take all the riches and all the glory, but I showed mercy. We had come to a very brief and fragile agreement. One that I wish to honor, of course. I am a man of my word.
Doesn't sound like it.
He just looks
As
at you
you-
coldly.
You actively just said brief and fragile, and said you want to honor it.
That is exactly what I just said, yes. I'm glad you can listen and learn. Once we have finished our agreement, I go my own way. I go and get my revenge with the weapon or armor I craft in the Forge of Spells.
Do you even have everything you need?
Why would I let you know that information? That is irrelevant.
So you don't.
Yes. No. I do have what I need.
Insight.
Trust me. Go for it.
I want to join in on this insight.
Yes, I would like to also join.
Shit. Okay, hold on. I'm using my inspiration. Oh, that was not any better.
17.
12.
23.
Yeah, I mean, those that got both 15, it wasn't hard to see. He seems to be honest, to a degree. He just, like, as you were saying that, like, you call him, he says, yes, I have what I need. Of course I have what I need. He pulls, like, this little satchel off his neck and opens it. He pulls out like a pin-sized shard. This is all I need. This Listen now closely. Listen, pay attention. This is an alien fragment. I was able to grab it off of one of the mind flayers,
Oh wow.
and I will be using this to make my revenge come true.
Wow.
So yes, I have one. Yes, it is very. Applause is much needed. This is a grand thing to see.
Yeah.
Yes, applause. Very nice.
Mhm.
Very
Uma
good.
claps its human hands.
What the fuck is going on with this kid?
So then, are we gonna get help with this boulder or not?
You're like, how many bugbears do you need to move a boulder?
5.
5 bugbears.
Maybe 6.
It's
to be
blocking the door.
safe.
Just rubs his temples.
And I want Reginald there because he has a cool name.
Reginald's like,
I want to kill Barnabas, so get him out of here.
Nesnar's like, Barnabas, Reginald, Wyatt, Gruff McGruff, Ted, and Periwinkle, go and help them. Help them move the boulder. Then return once. They all just like nod their head, and they all like look at you eagerly as they filter in. You see Barnabas is like, yo. And then Gruff McGruff pops in and says, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So you need a bolt. You need a boulder to be moved? Where are we going to move a boulder at? Show us the way, friends.
All right. Yeah. Follow me. Show you guys the way.
Reginald's like, why are you tap dancing?
Is it not? Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
No, it's terrible. We
Do you have
are
any
in.
breakdance? I can breakdance.
I'd rather
That
see
make
the
you feel
robot. That's our bread and butter.
Start
And he
doing
starts-
the robot. Just casually
dance
start
off.
doing the robot. I'll like moonwalk out.
Whoa! they follow like the claw minions. Wow!
Gonna
They all filter out
start
with you.
walking.
I'm just gonna make them a big old group. They are following you.
Is there a way down from this or no?
Yeah, there's like a ladder and some it's like a chain ladder that dangles on the
Climb
side that you
down the
can
ladder.
descend.
Is there anything up this way or no?
There is a a ladder that ascends up. Yeah, there are ways up and
Right.
down. The whole time they're following you, they're all talking about a boulder, and they're all like getting pumped up how they're so excited to go push a boulder. They all seem
Um,
high spirited.
I want to try and pace ahead of them. Get behind this corner and cast invisibility.
Okay. I will say. Just make a stealth check. Because there's a ladder, you go up the ladder, and as you break the vision, you can trail off. But make a stealth check to see if you
That's
can
not even.
hide your footsteps as you
It's a
sprint off.
26.
A 26. Yeah, you feel in your best nature that you are able to do that. But while that's happening, they will all ascend up. You don't. You can probably get like maybe here before you get too far away, but they're all ascending. As you're doing that, what's happening with the main crew? As Rivian takes off, he's gone for 10 minutes at most at this point. It's been about 10 minutes since he's left. What are y'all doing in here while that's happening? Nesnar is just kind of. He puts his little shard back in his little satchel, puts a pouch around his neck, and then he goes back to just holding the staff and tapping the staff with his fingers, looking at you guys.
There's a salty smell.
What was that? Who was that?
I think that was my
Oh!
sister, sorry.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
He's just over here talking about KFC, that's all.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness.
My bad.
Baz is going to cast Wind Wall at 3rd level across that whole line of the 2 spiders, the drow.
All right, so
and-
you doing that is going to start an initiative roll. That's what's going to happen. because that is you are actively like just casting a spell in front of them.
Yep.
So everyone's gonna just initially react to that.
Okay.
So with that, we're all gonna roll initiative. There's no buffs like advantage or disadvantage. Riven, you're gonna roll it as well.
Okay.
Oh, Pumbaa.
Oh, re-rolling? Okay. Hell yeah. You go get a better one. I got a
Oh, my
one
map's
better.
closed. Hold on one second. Let me.
What?
You guys roll your initiative. We'll get the initiative set up, then we'll go take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll come back and start this fight.
All right.
So let me get everyone's initiatives. Fucking shit! What am I doing? Hold on. What did I do? Oh my god. I gotta figure this out later. All right. So what are your initiatives? What is Baz's initiative?
16.
16. Perfect. Keltris.
17, and Pumbaa got 8.
Then we got 8. Vara, what'd you get?
10.
10. Magic is my passion. What'd you get?
11.
Rivian, what did you get on your initiative?
18.
18. Very nice. All right, you guys can go. Let's take a 5-minute break. Go get bathroom. Go get water. Go get bathroom. Go get some water. And we will pick it back up with that.
Oh, we are away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our little D&D game. Our party is about to start our battle. We see Rivian leading the bugbear troop away, and we come back to see Baz. Looks like he's in the motion of starting to cast a spell. Yep.
Real quick, just so we all remember. Okay, no, you got it. Never mind. I'm sorry, buffed. I just saw that.
Yeah, I've
Just
made sure
making
it's
sure.
down. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll put everybody on their certain squares and tiles. Yeah. So just for the sake of brevity and all that, you started to cast your spells, and Nesnar was kind of on edge. You know, maybe seeing all these bugbears leave and go with Rivian. He's kind of like, this is weird. He doesn't really trust you, anyways. But just for the sake of everything, he's going to revert to his Drider form, as is the doppelganger next to him, the Drow. They revert to their normal forms, just so I don't got to go back and forth on no fucking token bullshit.
You sure?
Yeah, so positive. But as you begin to cast the spell, actually the spider, Itsy Bitsy, the little spider that's up in the corner, is going to go first. As you guys can see, there's a turn order. So Itsy Bitsy, the little spider that is on the roof, is going to be the first to actually go as you begin to like start casting stuff, and it just springs into action. It is going to...
Did he get that wind wall off?
He did not. No, he
Not
went
yet.
to start casting it, and Neslar saw that, and then just,
Okay.
everyone just triggered. The spider just instantaneously just jumped, or is in the motion of moving.
Okay.
So the spider itself is actively going to try and web Baz. You are the one that's moving, so starting to do stuff out of the ordinary. It is going to just shoot a web at you. So
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Use my inspiration.
Perfect.
You better. It is not an 8.
Yeah, so as you go to start moving your hands, the spider just instantaneously just throws out this like black and mutated web. It's like organs and guts and just sinew, and it hits you, and you are actively restrained. It restrains you. You are tied up and restrained. That means you have 0 speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls are at disadvantage. And you obviously have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So it doesn't say anything about doing anything with spells, but you are locked into place, stuck to the ground, restrained.
Ooh.
We move over to its main action. That was its bonus action. It is going to scuttle across the rooftop. It's going to move. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A 30, and it's like crawling on the walls. It's like it comes out of the corner. It's like crawling on the wall. The room in here is 30 feet tall. FYI, it's 30 foot tall in this room.
Okay.
The pillars reach all the way up, but the spider just starts to scuttle and scurry towards the party. With that, we move over to Keltris. You see Barnabas get restrained with these webs.
Okay.
All right, Baz. Did I get restrained?
No,
What?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
No, yeah, Baz got restrained. Sorry.
Okay. First thing is first. Maybe. Going to Hunter's Mark Spider.
Perfect.
Okay. Hunter's Mark Spider. And then fit. I'm going to shoot him.
Go for it.
See. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm shooting him. Shooting his ass. Oh, shit. That's a... What is that? A 13.
A 13 at Nesnar
Yeah.
misses. It misses.
Okay, wait. What was that thing? Do I get 2 attacks now?
I don't know. Level 5, you're a ranger. I would assume.
Attacks 2 per action.
Yep. So you do get 2 attacks.
Okay. Boom. Then I shall try it again. Ooh, 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6 definitely hits. 24 definitely hits.
Okay, so I'm going to do a Dreadful Strike with this.
So dreadful.
So it'll be psychic damage. D6, D6, D6. Then I'm also going to use my bonus action with this, with hitting him, to do Ensnaring Strike.
Did you do your bonus action to do Hunter's Mark, or is that something else?
You're correct, 100%. My bad. Not doing that.
Watch it, motherfucker.
Okay, that is 7 plus 5
So 12?
is 12 piercing and 2 points of psychic damage.
So 14 points of damage total. Yeah,
Oh,
he takes
wait,
all.
actually, I apologize. Nope, that's 7 minus 1 point from that.
So 13 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Takes 13 damage. He takes all of it. He like reels out pain. He's like, I knew it, you sons of bitches! There's
Oh,
never a boulder!
Sorry, 2 more for the Hunter's Mark. It's been so long I don't know.
He looks
what
at
I'm
you.
doing.
Get your shit together!
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It was just a bunch of D6s I had to roll,
Yeah,
so I
no,
was
you're
getting
good,
confused. And then I'm going to step behind this pillar.
Yeah, the pillar gives you half cover.
Okay.
So it gives you +2 to your AC when you're behind it.
Okay.
Perfect. We over to
Okay.
Baz, who is restrained. It's more so like on your. It's like restraining your lower half, basically. So you just can't move, but it doesn't affect your spell cast.
Yeah, I'll still cast the wind wall. It's a strength 16 save.
Here, I would like you to make the overlay. Well, there's a better overlay for that. It's like a pillar. So go ahead and just play with that and tell me where it's at.
It'll just be on the 3 of them, and it's like 50
All the way
feet
across the wall.
long. So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the whole room, basically.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm gonna make it invisible, so it's not taking up the space, but I do see it where it's at. It's right there on all of them. They need to make what?
Strength 15 or 16.
Strength 15.
16.
Strength 16. All right. Strength though on the spider. A 22 for the spider. The spider succeeds. Nesnar. A 12. He fells. The doppelganger fells as well. So Nesnar and the doppelganger both fell.
Holy shit. I rolled 30 damage, so whoever passed takes
Holy
half of that.
shit.
I rolled 3 8s and a 6.
Damn.
So Charlotte takes 15 damage, and then Nesnar takes 30,
Yeah. And
as
that's
does the doppelganger.
bludgeoning.
Very nice.
And do I roll to break the restraint at the end of my turn or anything?
You would have had the opportunity to take an action to break free.
Okay.
You are just restrained until someone breaks the web or you break free.
Okay. All right.
Oh. Very nice.
Do I have anything as bonus action? No. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Good solid round. We go over to the spider who just took half of that damage, and it is going to it's going to shoot a web at Vara, since you are the one that's kind of out in the open. You need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, as this giant spider is trying to web you up, girl. You're muted.
Would I have advantage since
No,
I'm a spider?
you are not getting advantage for that. Sorry.
That's
This
not
is
how
actually-
Dex good.
This is actually anti-spider web, so it's actually gives you double disadvantage.
You said a dex save.
A dex save throw, yes.
That's a 19. So
So you are fine. The web goes wide. The spider is then going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 as it moves to the ground, approaching you. Keltris. It is coming for you behind the pillar. It can't reach you. It's
Oh.
not there yet. But now we go
Yeah,
over
see
to
me.
we go over to Rivian. You are invisible. You don't know battle's breaking out, but you are invisible. The bugbears are starting to approach the corner, and they all turn the corner, and you go, "Hey, hello!" They call out down the hallway, lost, looking for their leader that was leading them. They're all kind of like bunching up on the corner.
Like
You want to move
scooch,
past them? Okay.
kind of, or at least unless obviously they're blocking the path.
I mean, they're all kind of bunching up in the corner. They're not. It's
Okay,
not like easily.
I'm just gonna stand a little farther back then. Oh, not there. I wanna use my vocal cords for once,
Cool.
and I wanna try and persuade them out real quick. I wanna say, get out of my cave, and try and like scare them out.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. This is more so like an intimidation check than a persuasion check. Go ahead and roll that for me.
All right.
Guidance.
That's not possible.
long distance guidance.
21.
21. Yeah, the bugbears all look around like they're all looking nervous. Oh, did you guys hear that? Yeah, fuck that guy. Let's go back to Nesnar. They all turn around and start running back to Nesnar as you tell them to run away. They look like they are going to be running that way, away from the noise that was coming from in front of them. So you set out to do what you achieved.
God damn it. That's not what I wanted.
Yep. Gotta be a little more positionally aware. But you do, they are frightened for the most part. They are going to be running back in a chaotic way, trying to fight over the ladders and whatnot.
Would that count as my action or no?
That would be your action to verbally persuade them or intimidate them to run away.
I'll look and see what I can do. I'm gonna. That would be a spell, though, I think, and that would break my concentration.
Only if it's another concentration, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, only if it's
Oh.
another concentration.
No.
Another concentration will break.
Oh, so if it's instantaneous, it'll be fine.
As long
It's
as
a
it's
bonus
not,
action.
it doesn't do damage. As long as it doesn't do damage.
Or do damage, it will break your invisibility.
I want to get right here. Would I have line of sight over here?
No,
kind of.
you would not. No, you would not. These bugbears, they are literally all bunched up right there as they were coming around the corner together. Yeah,
Fireball.
bit of a pickle. They are
Could
literally
I
there.
squeeze into this space and then see, or no?
You would run into them. The bugbears are big, long-armed creatures. There is no way that you could possibly get past them at the moment without breaking the illusion of your invisibility. Like you could start pushing through them, but you
Well,
might
like
set
even
off.
just line of sight to the other side, just no line of sight.
They are no line of sight. They are big bodies. They are all in the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I'll wait till they start moving then.
Okay.
If only your neck was
That we-
2 inches longer.
These guys are big bugbears. These are hulking figures.
Yeah.
A longer 2-inch neck is not helping you out in this situation. But with that, we move over to Nesnar now. Nesnar is going to take his turn.
Uh-oh.
He's just gonna give up? Bet.
Nope, he's not doing that. Nesnar is going to use a bonus action to cast a spell with his Magic of the Spider Queen ability that's on his stat sheet. He's going to cast the spell Darkness. So it's a 15-foot sphere.
A counterspell.
You definitely can counterspell, yes.
I will counterspell.
Darkness is a 2nd level spell, so it should just work instantaneously. And all it does, I think now all counterspell does is just delay it. It doesn't get rid of the spell entirely.
Oh.
So the counterspell kind of dog
Oh
shit
yeah,
now.
because it doesn't expend the spell slot.
Yeah, you just do it to see if you can do it.
You make a con saving throw.
Oh, there's like a contested.
Yeah.
Rolls? Oh, okay. He is going to make a con saving throw. He rolled 22.
Holy fuck, he passed. What? How's he? What? He's a wizard. What's he doing with all that constitution?
He is a Drider of the night. He's going to cast the darkness spell on the people that have not gone yet. Var looks fucking terrifying, and he doesn't want to fuck with that at all.
He loves spiders, though.
So
I
while within
just run
darkness,
out of the darkness.
dark vision, you can't see there. You can't see through it with dark vision, and it's not magic light. So you are just swallowed up by this sphere of black, just darkness. You are, if you're in that circle, you are basically blinded to a degree. You can't see through it. Directionally, you have a good inkling on where you need to go, just because you haven't really moved yet. But you are, for the most part, just enshrouded in darkness. That was his bonus action. With that, he is going to go. He's going to be on the ground, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to get right there. Seeing the restrained Baz, he is going to do his multi-attack, his poison burst. He's going to shoot 3 poison bursts at you at advantage because you are restrained. So the first one is going to be a 23 to hit, which should hit.
Yeah.
The second one is a dirty 20 to hit. And the third one is a 21 to hit. So all 3 of them are going to hit you. You're gonna take some damage from this one.
Yeah.
So let me do the math, and I will get back to you. So that is so he lets go of these he just just spits at you with this poisonous burst of gooey grossness, and he says, "I hate all of you. We had a fragile agreement." You are going to take 38 poison damage.
All right, I'm resistant, so that's half, right?
So half to whatever that would be 19 points
19.
of poison damage. Yep. He is spitting at you. He doesn't like you. I need you to make. It's going to be 3 separate concentration checks. The first one is going to be a DC 10. They're all going to be. So you need to make 3 DC 10 Constitution saving throws.
Failed the first one.
Okay. So if you fail, you just drop your concentration. You are no longer concentrating on wind wall.
Okay.
So you fail to maintain concentration. The spell ends. Basically, it doesn't really have any kind of big effect. Yeah,
Oh wait.
really...
It's to maintain concentration. Then I had to have advantage.
Oh yeah, then make it one more time.
Yeah.
Or make it for that first.
Okay, so then I passed that one then. 16.
Okay, do the second one at advantage then.
Pass that one.
All right, third one.
And I passed that one.
Perfect. You are concentrating. Nice, very nice.
Oh yeah.
We go over to Mr. Barnabas, who is in darkness.
Activate my spell sword with a bonus action. Should give off 20-foot radius of bright light, and then dim light beyond it. Does that cut through the darkness?
You light the spell sword, and the darkness just fades away as your blade burns it off.
Sweet.
As the bright light dispels the magic.
Amazing.
So we see the darkness descend on Barnabas, and then the vroom, as the lightsaber just turns on and just.
Oh, Nesnar just shit himself.
Yeah, Nesnar looks over, is like, "Fuck! I should have focused you."
That's fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right. So how big is fireball? Here's a circle.
It's
You're huge.
It's like 60 feet, right?
But I think there's nobody in the middle, so I should be able. Well, I can just like move it up a little.
Yeah, so it's
Let
like
me-
60
let me-
feet.
Like
let me-
cast it in the
just
corner of
like-
the room.
Let's get that.
Oh,
But yeah,
let me make
Varm might get a little hot, but like.
Is
think
it,
I
what's the
can-
radius on it? Is it 60
Sorry, let
feet?
me actually look at it.
Because that's a 60-foot radius circle right there.
No, it's not that crazy. It's a
Lord.
20-foot radius. 20-foot radius sphere.
There you go.
That's so much nicer. Wow. Alright, we're gonna. I don't know. Does that do anything if I like get the spiders a little bit or? Nah.
I'm gonna just say
nah,
no because they're kind of on the wall.
Then we're gonna
but,
try and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if you focus it there, you'll get those three.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
So yeah, everybody makes a dex saving throw.
All right, so Nesnar is gonna make his deck saving throw. It is a 16. Holy shit, the fireball damage scared me. How do you get a 26 on her save? So Nesnar made a 16. The spider, Charlotte, and her web are gonna make a DC 10, and then Valak, the guy that hasn't gone yet, the doppelganger, is going to make a 6. They all probably fell, maybe.
Dex 16 is the save, so I guess
So
Nesnar
Nesnar-
beat it. So he only takes 13. Everybody else takes 26.
Perfect. So he
Yeah.
takes 13 points of damage. The drow just gets incinerated. Just incinerated. Charlotte the
Damn.
spider just gets incinerated as well,
Hell
burning
yeah.
to a crisp as this magical fireball bursts onto the scene. Nesnar is technically bloodied now.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of the room.
I love it.
Okay. With that, we move over to our buffed Longstrider, our Vara
Yep.
Voyer.
I'm punching him. Okay. Where is
The
it?
imagery of Barnabas's sword lighting up, casting this
It's-
giant fireball, and then just hightailing it out of the room is so fucking
It's
funny.
so much aura.
This is what all wizards should be.
Yeah.
A 17 and a 15.
Both of those miss Nesnar.
Damn it. Okay.
I think I remember I missed him with a 19. An 18 or a 19.
18 misses
Okay.
and 19 hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a focus point to do a flurry of blows. A dirty 20.
Indeed, definitely hits.
A 19.
Yep, both of those hit.
Okay, cool. Make sure I'm doing this right, 'cause it's not the same. Oh. Cool. 9 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, with that, we go over to the next person in turn. Which you don't see, but running from out of view is you see a bugbear that just runs into view. He walks in, he's like, "Holy shit, what's going on in here?" And he hightails it backwards. That's his whole turn. Nesnar screams, "Oh, get back here, you piece of shit!" Rosie, what is Rosie doing? She's just clinging around.
Yeah, she's not.
Pumbaa, it's Pumbaa's turn. What does Pumbaa do?
Pumbaa is going to run at him, which is, let me get the Pumbaa stuff. Gonna do the gore. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20.
That's exactly what you need for it.
Yep, for that prone, make him prone. Okay, let's see. Plus 5 to 17 plus 5 is
It's
something. So 2d6 and then an extra 2d6. And that is, damn, that sucks. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So 11, no. 12 points of piercing damage. And he
12?
is prone.
He is prone. The target takes he has a prone condition. Very nice. Mesnar is prone. I didn't make sure
Yeah.
any kind of like immunities or anything. So he is prone. Very nice.
Yeah.
Poopa. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yep.
All right.
And that's all he's gonna what he's gonna do. That's the thing.
Perfect. You see another bugbear do the exact same thing and say, "Oh, nope."
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
We go over to Itsy Bitsy, the spider on the wall. I'm going to roll a d6 to see if its web recharges. Its web does recharge.
Oh.
It is going to shoot a web at Vara. Why not? You're right there in front of it. It's going to just try to shoot a web at you, Vara. So make a dexterity saving throw for me, Vara.
Got this.
Uh, 14.
You succeed. You dodge out of the way. That was its bonus action. It is going to then scuttle down 10 feet and move over to Baz and attack Baz, who is webbed up.
Oh, hi.
It just goes. It just scuttles in front of you, makes a noise in front of you. It is a 21 to hit, which will hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be. So you take 4 piercing damage, and then you are going to take 11 poison damage reduced to 5.
Okay, so 9 total.
9 total, yes.
Dang, son.
Yeah, the spider bites you, it latches down into your body. That's all it does. And we move over to the next participant, Keltris, who is behind the pillar, half cover. Pumbaa has knocked this Spider-Man prone. In order for you to hit, you'll have to move past the pillar to get move at least 1 square up to see. Pumbaa is kind of engaged with his big body.
Okay, because I'm small, can I fit between the pillar right here?
Yeah, you can fit through there easily enough. If for the sake of sense, there's enough space for anyone to move through that space easily.
Okay, then I'm gonna come up here and pull out my sword.
So you're just dropping your bow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep, you drop
Yeah,
your bow down.
Boom. Pull out my sword. Attack.
Go for it. You have advantage because he is prone.
Okay, so 19 plus 8, so 27.
Yep, we'll definitely hit him.
And wait, can I do that snaring thing? Ooh. No, because that's concentration. Okay, so 1d8. If I have a d8, plus my hex. So that is 6 plus 5 is 11 piercing and 3 hex.
So 14 damage total.
Yeah.
He winces out in pain. So you hit him hard. He's still standing. Also, earlier, Rivian, all these guys, they ran and they jumped off the ledge and are prone beneath the ladders. So all these guys are prone.
Dumbasses. Okay. Second attack again on him.
I see, that's not very nice.
Fuck. Damn. I don't think that hit. 5 plus 8.
Does not hit him, sadly.
Nope. All right.
Okay.
Wait, I got a question.
Oh, yep.
So, on my advantage, one of them was a 1, and I'm a halfling. Do I get to re-roll that, or does that?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
do
You get to
that.
reroll the dice that rolled a 1.
12 plus 8, so dirty 20.
Yeah, what's it?
Okay. And that is 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of hex damage, so 12 total.
12 total. Another solid blow. Alrighty. You staying locked in, or you?
Yep.
Okay. We go over to Bass, who is restrained still. Spiders up in your grill. Nesnar is being absolutely ambushed and being boozled.
I am going to bonus action wild shape into a giant hyena. Will that break the restraint since I turn into a giant creature, or will they just kind of stretch and stay on me?
That is a good question. Let me look at the description of the spell. It says the target is restrained condition until the web is destroyed. It has a DC or AC of 10, 5 HP, so it's going to stretch with you.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay, that's right.
But you are still a giant fucking hyena.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to second level cure wounds on myself, because I can do that while I am wild shaped.
You are a freaking dude, yes. And then you are still restrained. You're still concentrating. Guys.
Just gained back 31 fucking HP.
Very nice.
Plus, I have...
Wild Shape's not a bonus action, though, correct?
It is. 1 bonus action to cast, yeah.
So you're not able to... Wait, what did you cast? Sorry, did you cast a bonus action spell or an action spell? What was the spell you cast? Cure Wounds, which I think is an action, right?
Oh, I assume it is, yeah. Can I not cast both of those?
No, you should be. I thought you cast the bonus action healing. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, it's the action, so yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're back to full health.
Well, and I also have temp HP.
You do?
Yeah. All right. That's my turn. I'll just stay there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We go over to the little spooky guy that's invisible, yelling at people. You saw them all run away. They went last initiative. They ran away, jumped down. They're all on the ground making noise and the prone. You hear them making noise.
Sweet. I'm gonna go. Since I'm still invisible, I want to cast. Kind of like here.
Uh-huh.
In front of them. I want to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I want the sound, because I can do a sound for Minor Illusion, from what it says. It can be my own voice. I want it to say, "I said leave!" and try and like force them away.
Okay. You do. I'm gonna make just like a group. What's the like DC to see past Minor Illusion? They're gonna roll a disadvantage because they're already scared.
It's
already
a
running.
study, or if a creature takes a study action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful investigation check against my spell DC, which is a 16.
Okay.
And for my actual action, because that would be my bonus action, I want to. Oh, great. I'm going to cast Shatter at 2nd level on them.
Can you cast a bonus action and then cast an action at 2nd level? Or can you
So
only cast
one's a cantrip.
Once a cantrip, yeah.
So bonus
One is a
action is a
cantrip.
cantrip?
Yeah.
So
One is a cantrip.
I don't
One
think you can
is-
cast the cantrip as a... Like, I don't think you can cast... I'll have to look at it. You probably can, but I'm kind of confused on how that would work, because... Well, it's a
What was
bonus
the-
action as a cantrip. I don't think you can upcast a 2nd level, like a 2nd level spell as action. You have to do another cantrip.
Okay,
Let
okay.
me look.
So you're doing Minor Illusion as an action. You can't
that
make
would
that
be
a bonus,
bonus action. Minor
What are
illusion
we-
can't be a bonus action?
No, it's an
I thought
action.
a cantrip. Oh man.
No,
Like,
yeah, it has to
yeah.
say bonus action
Oh,
on
okay.
it.
Like,
Um,
if you had a bonus action cantrip, which I don't think exists, then you could do a cantrip and a spell.
I thought. Okay, got it. I thought that was a cantrip. I'm still
Oh, you
not
want-
so.
Do you want to redo your action then, or do you want to still stay with the minor illusion?
No, I'll stay with the minor illusion.
Yeah, I will say they failed. You see them all like start freaking out. They all look like they're about to disperse and just go in random directions. You don't, it was in front of them, so they'll probably try to crawl back up, go the other way, and just run chaotically. But they won't do that till like the end of initiative, basically.
Okay.
But it does seem to have a profound effect on them. Some of them are pissing, some of them are pooping. That's rough.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, it does say this is a bonus action.
Yes.
This spell is I'm gonna cast just Misty Step,
That's perfectly fine.
so I can Misty Step. I'll just go here.
Yeah, perfect.
Or-
You didn't attack them, so does it break your invisibility when you cast another spell?
Only
I
if
think
it does
it's-
damage, I believe.
Are you sure? Because I thought there was something that says if you cast a spell, like if you do anything, the spell ends if the target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell. So you will become visible once you
Oh.
finish finish both of
So
these.
then-
You won't be invisible.
Can I just not cast it then?
Mm.
Yeah,
just
but if
leave
you
it at
cast, you still cast a cantrip, it would still kind of, it would still reveal you, so to speak, because it's a spell.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine.
let's just say that you are able to maintain invisibility. I'm gonna just because we're learning spells and stuff. You are still
Mhm.
invisible, but just moving forward, know that if you can break your spells when
Okay.
you break invisible. So you're still invisible,
My bad.
but you can still kind of scurry down and move around them if you want. They are kind of prone freaking out.
I don't have any more movement.
Okay.
Stay there.
All right, we go over to Neslar, who's going to stand up. Obviously, why would he stay on the ground? That makes no sense. He stands up, gripping Pumbaa, and he is going to absolutely see if his spells recharge before he does anything. So he's going to roll.
Don't you
D6.
touch my pig.
Neslar rolled a 5, so his his ability to spellcast recharges. He is going to cast. He's going to cast Fairy Fire. And a 20-foot cube. Just that. He's going to cast Fairy Fire on all of you. I need all of you to make a spell save of a dexterity saving throw, unless Barnabas counterspells it, of course.
Lots. We're good.
So, dexterity saving throw.
And I have disadvantage, right? Because I'm restrained.
This is because if it's a dex save, yes, you would have disadvantage, because you are restrained.
Dex. 17.
You succeed.
Sweet.
14.
You just succeeded, by the way. Keltris, what'd you get?
16 for me and 5 for Pumbaa.
Pumbaa fails. Pumbaa is lit up. He's glowing with the purple hue of Fairy Fire, and the Drider is going to make 3 attacks at advantage against Pumbaa. He's going to do 3
No.
4-leg attacks.
I say no.
He says, shrugs. First one is going to be a 21.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Second one is a natural 20.
Oh.
And the third one is a 24. They're all going to hit. The second one's a crit.
It's Pumbaa's HP.
42. I don't know if he levels up with us or not.
No,
I didn't do that.
he doesn't.
Okay.
Okay. Nesnar riles back and just starts stabbing at Pumbaa with his legs. They each hit like critical vital points. Pumbaa takes 65 points of damage. He doesn't die
shit.
outright, but he is down. He is now making death saving throws. So he is prone and
Okay.
making death saving throws, but he is not initially like just instantly killed.
It.
So
Okay.
that is good, but bad.
Well, I mean, good thing he has +2 on death saving throws, so
That's very nice. He is prone as well. Okay, Nezar just stabs at Pumbaa, trying to kill the pig. He says, he doesn't say nothing. He's just furious. I'm not going to roleplay that. We go to Barnabas, who is seeing the edge of the wall and hearing noises of something being stabbed.
Mm-hmm. He peeks his head around the corner and points and casts a little hold person on Drider.
Hold person on the Drider.
That
All right.
is
What is the specification on hold person? What does it read out as?
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range, 60 feet. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the paralyzed condition for the duration of 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, it repeats the save. Ending the spell on a success.
I gotta look up something real quick just to make sure.
Or is he not counted as a humanoid?
He is not considered a humanoid. You would know that as a
Oh.
wizard. He is
Okay.
considered a monstrosity.
Hmm.
So,
Okay, then I will not do that. Instead, I will do a Scorching Ray.
Perfect.
All three at the Drider because I see Pumbaa's down.
Yeah, Pumbaa's just laying down on the ground, legs splayed out.
Baz seems like he's okay, does he?
Yes, he's
Yeah,
perfectly
oh yeah.
Fine.
I'm better
Okay.
than I was when we started the
He
battle.
went, he
Amazing.
went Super Saiyan. He's perfectly fine.
Okay, so 20 definitely hits. So first one does 7 fire damage.
Perfect.
27 definitely hits. So 9 fire damage on the second.
Okay.
Third one. 20 hits. So 8 fire damage on the last one. Whatever that was in total.
How do you want to do this?
Woo!
Ooh, he's dying. I mean,
Dies.
Barnabas isn't really looking. He's a little bit scared, so he's like behind the corner, and then he's just like, and then he like ducks back behind the corner, so he doesn't actually see.
Okay. Yeah, you let these boom, boom, boom lets out, and it just pierces him as he's like attacking. It hits vital points, and you see it pierces his chest, and he just, the color fades, the light just fades out of his eyes, and he just drops to the ground next to Pumbaa. The spider disappears. Battle technically ends. Rivian, you don't know what's going on over there. You probably heard the fireball go off a long time ago. The bugbears in front of you are all starting to spread out, but we are no longer in initiative. The bugbears are spreading, trying to make their way to the entrance of the Wave Echo Cave. Combat ends. Pumbaa lies there dying before you. What
I
is
immediately cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So I'll just click this.
I will also pump
12.
a Cure Wounds.
Perfect.
12.
Did I hit?
So another 15 from me.
Yeah, Pumbaa.
Mm.
Good heavens!
Thank you.
I saw the light. What happened?
One.
We won.
Oh,
You fought valiantly, bravely.
I did, sir. I truly did.
You scared me a little.
Yes. Hold me, cuddle me, rock me like a baby, please.
You're really big.
You have big muscles. Pick me up, you strong man. And he looks over to Baz. Holy shit, a hyena!
This is good.
Say it's all right. It's just me.
Fine,
It's bad.
fine. You've seen him like this before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Whew. You guys all see this. Rivian, what are you doing as you watch these bugbears all they just run in separate directions. They obviously look like they are heading towards the entrance. They don't look combative at all. You even see 2 more bugbears that come around the corner running for their life. Like, oh shit, we gotta go, guys! Shit's hitting the fan!
I would kind of like hop down. I'll take the
Yeah, you
damage.
can get past them. They're all moving, yeah.
I was just gonna, I want to Misty step kind of in front of him. I want to get in front of him.
Yeah, you up here,
I'm
like,
not a too much. I mean, we gotta get out of here! And I'm gonna act all panicked.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, lead the way, man! Let's get the fuck out of here!
And then as I'm running past,
They're booking it.
yeah, I would book it with them. I don't see these guys, so I'm just gonna
Just run
scream
through
as
the
loud as
entrance.
I can. We're leaving!
Yeah, you guys
Hoping
hear that we're
someone hears.
leaving from outside the hallway. It echoes through you as Rivian and the group. Rivian, you keep making your way with the bugbears, and they all one of them trips, another one laughs, ha, you fucking idiot, and they get hit in the head with they hit the wall or whatever. It's just like a mad scramble. But you initially get to the main chamber, like the very, very first chamber, where you see Charles and Purple who are just there waiting as you all come to the entrance. They're like Charles is like, what the fuck do we do? Purple's like, Purple, and turns around as everyone starts running for the entrance. You make your way out of the wave echo cave with these bugbears. So all of you are out of the scene. The rest of the party, though, as that's transpiring off screen, Nesnar lies there. His spider, because he is a drider, his spider bit's all made up of like different other drow. Wow, this music does not fit, but it's gonna stay because I'm not changing it. He like his body all crumples up like a spider, and like goes rigor mortis, and it's all stiff. The staff he was holding, it's like a spidery looking staff, falls out of his hand and hits the ground. What are the rest of you doing?
Hope it's staff.
What
You
about
grab the staff.
You grabbing it? Oh.
Indeed, you do. You grab it, and you are pretty sure, without even identifying it, Nesnar seems like a role player. He seems like he would, keep something that would be kind of close to what he is. This is a spider staff. Ooh, who would have thought? This is a spider staff. It is a rare item, a rare staff. You've heard about it. It allows you to cast spider climb or web, depending on how many charges you use. It has 10 charges. But you know exactly what it is. You've read books about it. You also see as you move the spider staff out of the way, it looks like a small potion of healing just rolls. Some area, some place he was holding it or he's keystering it, it just rolls out. There's a regular potion of healing that falls out as well. And then also like a MMO, there's a big bag of loot that just pops up in the space next to him.
Baz is gonna hop up on the statue and pluck. There was a stone in the
Yes,
statue,
there
right?
were.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yes,
try to
there
get his
were.
teeth around it and pluck that from the statue.
That is good to know. So there are 2 emerald eyes.
Sweet.
I need you to make a strength check with advantage because you are. I'm gonna say using your mouth. Hyena's mouths are strong. We'll play with that. So
Alright.
you have just one for both. One check for both of them.
15?
Yeah, easily enough with your hyena strength. You pull both of these emerald gems out of their respective slots, and they feel very valuable. I will just tell you that. I will say you might want to give them appraised by somebody, but they are very valuable gems. What are the rest of you guys doing? Vara, you are muted. Pretty sure you're talking, Star, but you are not.
I
Awful.
did not say anything.
Perfect.
So I just opened my mouth to say something, and then you said I was muted.
Perfect. All right.
I remember earlier I looked at the table and
Yes.
found stuff, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Oh. There are. It just looks like different paper. There's no. Actually, hold on. Let me find it.
Oh, I found Spider's table. Says charts, maps, money pouch. Oh, which I think I stole.
No.
I can't remember. I think I did steal it. The Emerald Eyes says
What's up?
dash 5,000 gold pieces
Each?
They are worth 5,000 gold piece each. Yes.
each.
Damn.
Damn you for taking notes, you son of a gun.
Then it says potion of greater healing.
He had a potion of just normal healing on. Yeah, those things that you already found, you already grabbed. I'm pretty sure, or took.
Well, I don't know if I grabbed. Let me.
What does he
check.
have on him? What's in this?
And the sack is mainly just a bunch of gold that just pops up.
Oh,
So there is no. If you didn't put greater potion of healing on your sheet at the time, you do have it written down, so I will allow you to put greater potion of healing on your sheet. But please, if you take notes, or because I'm not going to be able to remember everything, just make sure you take notes and put it on your sheet. Because dear God, there will be a critical moment later in this campaign or somewhere in a campaign where something is needed, and if it's not on any notes or on my sheet, hey, hate to be that guy, but it doesn't exist. But yes, the gold. Kessler, you go through the sack of the gold that dropped. There's 130 gold pieces. There are 15 platinum pieces. There are 9 gemstones, each worth 10 gold. And then a dwarven L mug made of hammered electrum, which is worth 80 gold. Which I don't know if you guys already got that or not.
We do. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that mug.
Okay, then don't write any of that down. He doesn't drop that sack.
he doesn't drop the sack.
He doesn't drop the
That's
sack. If you guys already grabbed it, I'm taking that away.
Yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
Perfect. Then that potion of
Right.
healing doesn't pop out. Then it was a greater potion. Of
Oh,
healing.
really?
Stones.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it was just a greater potion of healing. The only thing worth value here now is the spider staff. Please, dear God, please let's just grab it and get out of this cave. I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this cave. It's pissing me off.
What's in this room?
Oh, that was just where they were keeping Nundrin at.
Hmm.
It's mainly just a cot and all that.
Oh, okay.
I just kept it. It was just dark for mysteriousness.
Okay, but we are coming back to this cave with the dwarves.
Yeah. I know that is the goal, but
It's just we need a break from it because it's driving everybody crazy.
I need out of this cave, dear God.
Rob, this is gonna be my bastion.
Bro.
Is this cave?
We have to come back.
That's perfectly fine. We don't have to keep the map up for that.
As
That's
long
what
as
I'm trying
we
to
don't
get to.
have the map anymore.
Yes,
It'll save everybody's sanity.
I need a break from these battles. When would I have ever said that? Okay, so- We're just gonna put some cozy music on, and we're just gonna cut over to you guys leaving this mine. You guys have gotten everything of value out of this mine, besides obviously the forge of spells, which you guys are going to come back to.
Yep.
You're all out of this mine. We will go
Bugbears
to
in tow.
Bugbears in tow. Everyone's waiting outside as you guys all come out and are greeted by a sight of Rivian with a bunch of bugbears. At first, you're kind of worried, but you see there's like kind of a cordial demeanor about the
Yeah.
place. They're all drinking some very dirty water that was not boiled. They're just drinking it. They're making a mess.
I'm not.
Yeah, Rivian is not partaking in that. But you guys all exit, and you were all out of the Wayback Cave. A long 4-part session dungeon crawl. Thank God it's over. But nonetheless, you guys have done it. You guys leveled up while you were in there. You guys have a lot of gold. A bit of itinerary of kind of things. You guys know that Gundren and Nudrin are all out. Or they're back at Phandelver already. You would assume they already made it safely. These bugbears, you can use them as recruits. You can recruit them for your bastions whenever we get to that. But what are you guys doing immediately after? Are you going to just start heading back to town and arrive to town? Do you want to go to Neverwinter? What's the scene kind of play? What's y'all's like steps going forward after this cave has been delved? Obviously, the forge is an important thing that's going to happen. But where do you go first after you leave?
Home, I would say.
Going home.
Phandalin?
Get the noise.
Tell the bugbears
Then-
to accompany us.
Yeah.
And maybe tomorrow deal with the forge if we want to do it that quick.
Did we want to sell all that stuff and possibly get an item from
Everwinter.
whatever's in Neverwinter
I don't.
like that
in
idea
the
a lot.
forge?
I don't know that we want to let Phandalin fall into ruin any longer, though. I feel like we need to. Isn't there something about making this item that like slows this process of the town being taken over?
Oh,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter what item. We just
I
need
think
to...
we just need to get Gundren to come help.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so you guys are heading to Phandalin.
Yeah.
The main focus is to get Gundren and get Noondrin and go back to the forge to begin crafting an item of value.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say, as we see you guys arrive back to Phandalin at night. You arrive. Let me delete Wayback Cave off of my map tracker. Thank God it's gone. We see you guys arrive back to Phandalin. You are back in Phandalin. There are usually there are things you see when you come back from a time away. You were gone maybe 3 days, 4 days technically now. As you this is the end of the third day, so you are coming back when it is nighttime. I'm gonna just take the music off because it's making me mad too. It's triggering me. But you guys make it back to Phandalin. As you guys are cresting down the last hill before the town, you see that that the sky over Phandalin is perpetually gray. It's just dark gray. There's no clouds. It's just a gray coloration. It's like the sky itself has been drained of color, as if something sucked the life out of it, sucked the energy out of it. It is just a dark, putrid gray. It kind of looks like a gray ooze. It's very underwhelming to look at. It's very like drab. The buildings are sagging quite precariously now, where they are almost at like a perfectly 90-degree angle. Like it's like midway, there's like a 90-degree angle droop. They are visibly drooping. It's the wackiest shit you have ever seen. Cobblestone has begun to morph into like a mushier like jelly as you step on some cobblestone as you are getting closer into town. More people, normally like the normal townsfolk, are just looking down in the dumps. They appear to be more tired, and they just look worse for wear. Some of them still have those teeth that are falling out. Some of them look like they have like tumors actually growing. They have like these bulbous, just nasty like
Ooh,
pustules of like just nastiness on them. The town looks sick, very sick. But you arrive at nighttime, and those that are out are, going about their own business. But you see this. This is the first sight you see as you come into town. The people here obviously don't appear to be aware of the fact of everything that's happening. They all are going about their normal existence, going about their life normally. You guys come in, and some of them turn and say, "Yay! You guys made it back!" It's just some random kid, and he's like excited, and his mom's like, "Shh, stop that! You're being weird." And she tugs his arm, and they leave the scene as you guys are back in Phandalin. The mutations seem to have become stronger. It seems like more effects are starting to become more observable, especially when you're further away from town. You're beginning to see the spread of some sort of sickness that you've known has been overtaking the town, and you see it spreading.
I need to get to my farm.
Need to find Gundren.
Yeah, this looks bad. We gotta
bad.
get back quick.
Do we tell Gundren where to go, or do we just tell him to come here?
I think we said either here or outside of town.
So I thought maybe we said there was
With
going to
the
be like
druid.
a druid and an owl bear right outside town or something like that.
With my pet wyvern.
Yeah, Drundon would have gone to to Rydolph's hut on the outskirts of town. So you guys would have actually, we'll say before you guys see all those crazy sights in town, you do see Rydolph's little hut, nestled at the far edge of town, further away than the people would be comfortable knowing that there's a protector that far out. But you do find them. Ollie the owlbear's just outside chewing on some grass and sees you all coming up, and he's like, his ears perk up, and he sees all the bugbears and gets down on his force and just like starts to growl in a very sad, not intimidating way. And you hear Rydal say, "Oh, shut up! I'm trying to sleep." And he just like shakes his head. Look, kind of a fire crackles inside the grass hut that is Rydolph's house.
I give Ollie a little pet and just tell him it's all right. They're no threat.
No.
He just nods. He like kind of leans into your pets a little bit. Perfect. You knock on the door and open it, and you find Gundren and Nudrin both in Rydolph's hut. You see Nudrin, the one that was severely dehydrated, severely starved, has been miraculously healed, repaired, replenished from some sort of druidic magic. He is better looking than you first saw him. He still looks a little rough, but he is there. And Gundren sees you coming. He's like, "Oh, hello, friends. I don't remember my accent, but hello. I'm so glad to see you all. We obviously made it out of the hut, or out of the fucking Wave Echo cave. I'm also over that cave. But anyways, I'm glad to see you here. What new developments have been happening in your life lately?"
Do I have news for you?
I sure hope so.
We found the Forge of Spells.
He spits out his teeth. What?
Yeah, we found it. It's a little low on juice. It can make like one more thing. And you know, we're thinking of doing something that could help the town of this town right here.
He's like,
Motioning the gauntlets.
"Oh, I'll be a Rock's uncle. That's amazing." Sucks if it's only enough for one, but
yeah, I know. I mean, anyway. So here's the thing. I'm confident I know enough about magic, but I don't know shit about smithing. We would love your guys' help.
Oh, how stereotypical to assume that we dwarves know how to make stuff. Yeah, we'll
I
help
know,
you.
Watched
but
you
did
make
you?
stuff before. I was about to say.
Yeah. We'll help you. We probably should set out tomorrow, but yes. He looks to his brother. Gundren looks to Gundren. He's like, "We're about to be so rich." Speaking of that, I did talk about giving a share of the mine's wealth once that we were out of it. So check back in a month's time, and I'll have some gold for you.
A month?
Yes, we have to mine it. Obviously, we don't just shit gold.
There is
no Surf Neblin.
There two things. We did clear most of the mine of all the baddies. There is one section with some fungi that are potentially dangerous, and there is another section, the northeastern. There is a large tentacled monster in there. We did not take care of, so stay away from that part of the cave.
And the
Don't
flame
forget
skull.
about the skull, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
It
comes
can
back
throw
apparently.
fireball, yeah.
he says, "Okay, duly noted. Oh, the tentacle thing. That sounds like old Ollie the octopus. How crazy! I didn't think that thing would still be alive, but legend tells that Ollie the octopus has been alive longer than the cave itself. So I'm glad it's not dead. You guys didn't kill it, right?"
No, we didn't go anywhere near it.
Whew, thank God. Maybe
Why?
someone could talk to it. Well, you're a druid. You could talk to it, right? Or is that like classist for me to say?
No, I mean I can. It did kill my cat.
Oh yeah, he hates cats.
Oh, all right. Good to know.
Just wrong time, wrong place. I guess.
Well, then I suppose when we go back there, I can, inch my way in there and maybe attempt to talk to it, but more
Yes.
pressing matters right now.
Yes, we need to craft you some items. We need to craft you some items in the mine, in the Wave Echo Cave.
Love the mine.
Well, we best rest. We're not leaving today, so I can tell you that right now. We best rest. You guys should definitely rest. I heard. I went into town earlier. It's looking rough. I don't know if you've seen it yet, or if you see the skies. They're gray, but your mailbox / suggestion box is overflowing. So
Son of a
check that out
bitch.
when you're back in town.
Fuck, I forgot we had that.
Why do we even have that?
He's got the little quest giver exclamation point above his head.
Yeah.
Check that when you get back into town. When you guys are ready to set out in the morning, come back and get us. And he just like goes about his business. I'm so happy you guys aren't dead. I would have felt really guilty. Oh yeah, we also burned my brother, the brother that died, and we have burned him and buried him. He is, may God rest his soul. He is dead.
May God rest his soul, indeed.
Yeah, we all
Maybe
missed
let
that.
smile on him.
Yeah, you missed that, but that's okay. So yes, come back tomorrow, and we can talk about forging. We can forge some stuff,
Sure.
or forge a single item
Almost
of
as
stuff.
if you yearn for the mines.
I do yearn for the mines. I'm glad you know.
Yeah, we've
I
got.
was thinking of making a fun little game for the
Ooh.
mines.
Okay.
Call it Roblox. Yes, I think we could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally.
Yeah, he seems to go on tangent. You don't know what's going on with him, but he seems a little cuckoo for crazy right now. He's like breaking the fourth wall. He's talking about some unnecessary shit.
I lost our space right now.
I want-
Sorry.
I want to ask the druid about my wyvern.
Yes, Rydoth is over there. She is actively poking a big egg in a fire. It's like in the fire. She's actively poking it, spinning it. It looks like she's poking too hard as it. You're like, oh no, the shell's gonna break. But she's rotisserie chickening your egg to cook evenly.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's still in its egg form. We're still in the egg. It's only been 4 days. And she sees you looking at it. She says, "Oh yes, this puppy here is going to be done in about 3 more days. So check back in 3
3 more
days.
days?
To see your pet."
All right. All right.
Speaking
3
of which,
days.
she looks over to Keltris and to Baz. She says, "I need a word with each of you, separately or together. It really doesn't matter to me, but you guys choose how you want this conversation to happen."
I mean, if it doesn't matter, we'll just both have it, right, Keltris?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. This fucking sounds weird now.
All right. See Rydoth reach into like her breast pocket area, and she pulls out like a 6-inch seed, like a big old acorn seed, and she's like, "Here, hold your hands out." "No, it's you, Keltris." She smacks your hand. Here, she gives it to you, Baz.
What the fuck you want me here for then?
"I'll get to you. Shut up,
Oh shit.
Baz.
Yes, master.
This is an ancient seed.
Right?
Wherever you plant it, a massive tree will sprout and grow. Every druid should have a really nice tree at least once in their life.
Sure. All right.
This is my gift to you. Here's. We used to call these bastion seeds back in my day, but here you go.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you can call it whatever the fuck you want, but every druid should have at least one really nice tree in their life.
Sure. Thank you. Is this just for, the dragon thing, or just because I'm really cool, or?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly why I'm giving it to you. That, and plus, I think you are proving to be a well worthwhile druid, and I feel like you can keep nature at bay and also be its protector and keep on keeping on. You're doing a good job, man. She pats you on the shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. I don't have any more of those, so please do not lose that or plant it somewhere really goofy, like in the center of town. That would be horrible. Please don't do that.
Okay. All right.
But it is your seed, so you can choose whatever you want to plant it.
Sure.
Just don't eat it. Dear God, do not eat it. You will not be alive to see the secondary part of that process.
All right.
You'll become the tree.
All right.
The great
Thank you.
Deku tree.
That's
Yes.
pretty sick, though.
Thank you.
As you're saying thank you, she turns to Keltris and she like zones you out. She says to Keltris, put your hands out. I don't have a seat for you. She grabs you by the shoulders and she pulls her head to your forehead and she like looks at you in the eyes. She gives you a little kiss all
You're too deep. Just keep going.
She comes back and she says, "You're welcome." You're welcome.
Thanks. Thank you.
Besides that, though. Besides that.
It's quite moist.
Besides the fact of that, I sent word to the Emerald Enclave recommending your skills and merits, and they have tasked you with the task of restoring the ruins of Thunder Tree back to their glory, once their glory. So don't fuck this up, or you will ruin the worth of my recommendations and be kicked out of the Emerald Enclave. So, good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Unless
Well,
I should tell them a different location you want to restore. And she pulls out a little notebook. Unless you want a different location.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
perfect. That's what I thought. She puts her pocketbook back up.
so. Oh, okay.
That's what I wanted to talk to you two about. So, it's nice seeing
Oh,
you.
all right. Nice seeing you too.
Why'd you kiss him?
Old druidic seal of kiss.
Does that mean Baz is gonna start kissing everyone?
Maybe one day, but right now I have no idea.
I
No.
just looked puzzled.
Rivian, you're safe. I'm not gonna kiss you or anyone
Okay.
in this group.
Thank the Lord.
What are you saying? We're not
Heard about
attractive
that.
enough for you
Is
to
my neck
kiss
too
us?
long for
I
you?
don't
Is
think
that
it's.
why?
I don't think it's. I didn't think it was anything with attraction. I thought it was.
Is it the tail?
A druid thing. No, I also have a tail.
Is it the
Rivian.
multiple eyes I have?
Yeah,
like
actually,
freckles?
yes, it is
Yeah.
the multiple eyes.
Yeah, right off looks at it, she's, oh dear God, what the hell happened? Are you a druid?
I can't help it. Damn.
Oh, don't feel bad about that then. You look badass.
I don't trust her.
Insight check.
she made
Yeah,
she made a
obviously.
very obvious face when she said she was like winced at it. Well, I have nothing else to really talk about. You guys want some salad?
Yeah, that sounds
Wait,
good.
what kind?
Yeah.
What kind of salad? Is it?
I
Garden,
like salad.
garden salad.
Oh,
A garden
yeah.
salad.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
She
still
just
use your hands as a bowl.
You're gonna,
Yeah,
oh,
she,
yeah. Why are you using your hands as a bowl?
yep, just like that. She puts food in your hands.
Just like that. Wow.
She breaks out the salt and pepper and starts to say when. Say when.
When?
Say when. She just
Win.
it just piles up and it's more so
Oh
just
my
seasoning
goodness
than anything.
gracious.
Enjoy your salad. She like turns a piece of paper over and says, "Would you like to tip your waiter?" She
I'm
goes
broke.
back. But other than that, you guys can rest here for the night, or if you want to go into town and rest in town, you can definitely.
I
don't
want to
wanna
go
rest.
check on my grandma.
Okay,
I'll go
perfect.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, it's like 4 days later, so we can stop at. Make some wishes if we want, but I think we should probably make
course.
sure there's nothing too important in the mailbox.
I'm definitely going to check the mailbox.
Okay, so
Mailbox.
I checked-
Wish.
We fixed
check
that
the
guy's toilet,
basement.
so I think we have to now.
okay,
Go
so we're
check the
doing.
basement and Baz's or Barnabas's apprentice.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you guys want to do all those things. Var wants to go to her grandma's. Var, do you want to split away and go off to your grandma's, or you want to travel as a pack and do all these tasks together?
Do y'all want to go to my grandma's?
I think once we get into town and see how shady it is, we should probably stick together. Is probably the decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
guys
that'd be a great.
leave. You eat your salad, delicious. You take your kiss, and you leave.
Why'd you kiss again?
Old wise druid magic. Eh? You make your way to town and you see all the things I described previously.
Making my way.
All the drab, all the sadness, all the just nastiness. The buildings are just hitting the 90-degree angle. It's pretty crazy. The trees too. You're seeing some spots in the grass are starting to spiral in on themselves, very much like Uzumaki. It's pretty cool, but pretty just weird. The castle, the manor, your home looms on the horizon on the hill, and you make your way to the mailbox / suggestion box. It is, as you guys arrive, it is overflowing. There are pieces of paper that are just sprouting out of it, and it is
Shit.
just it is a mess.
We each take a trunk and quickly flip through,
Yep.
All
Perfect.
right.
sort the junk from the serious.
Yeah, perfect. So
Barnabas,
you guys,
if someone needs another toilet fixed, it's junk.
I mean, well, listen. What else we were doing that day?
We found this thing in a wall, and I'm gonna pull out the thing from the Smithy's house that I had
Yeah,
in the
but
Tupperware.
after that,
you have in just a Tupperware container. So you guys take a chunk. There are maybe 7 requests to help someone fix their commode, all from the same guy. And they're like, they are like Nadar, Pyrak, Tilnost. He signs them all, and like each message, he's like, "Please, dear, there's so much shit. Please help me." And it's just like, there's a couple of them that I got a piece of like some slight smudges of doo-doo on them. It's like, oh, what the fuck? But they just get sadder and sadder as you read them. You're just like starting to feel
Please,
bad.
I'm begging you.
You see the last letter. He says, "Don't worry, I hired a plumber." That's his last one.
Took long enough.
Jesus.
There is a suggestion from Linda. She says she needs a haircut. Her hair's gotten far
Took
too
her
long.
long
She
enough.
thinks it's
I
time
could do
for
that.
There is a suggestion from OSHA that says that your building is not up to standards for occupational safety, health, and hazard, or whatever the fuck.
Throw that away immediately.
Sure, that one.
There is a pension bonus in there for someone that's named Jimmy Johns the Third, but you don't know who that is and how it got to
Sorry,
his
that's
address.
my side name.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
name.
There are
Slip it in
3
my
pieces
pocket.
of information here that really stand out. And one of them is a newspaper that has Rivian's name written across the top of it. It's just like a newspaper article and it has Rivian's name written atop it with like black ink. That's all I'm going to say until you guys can actually go down into it. There is a very small, like letter-sized card. It's like a gray card with like a black stamp on it. It's got like rose petals on it. It doesn't say anything crazy on it, but it is like a very nice looking like a letter or you know, something of that nature. There's also another similarly like well done letter. This one looks more elegant. There's like finer penmanship to it. It's kind of like a gold leaf accented like writing ink. It's very nicely done, and all it says on the front of it, it just says Barnabas on it. And those are the only things really worth note in this pile of trash.
I will open the gray card with rose petals.
Yeah, perfect. You open this gray card with the rose petals on it. And what you see is you open it, and as you kind of slide it up, it's like got confetti in it that goes, psh, just gets all over you, and it's just the worst thing. It's like glitter. And it says, "You've been invited to Sildar and whatever Var's grandma's name is, I cannot remember. You have been invited." What is your grandma's name? I'm so sorry, babe.
What? I don't even. Hold on.
Oh
Insert Granny's name here.
Hold on. It's Celine.
It says, "You've been invited to Celine and Sildar Hallwinter's very urgent and very glorious wedding. RSVP at the number below." And there's like a little number at the bottom of it. It says food and drink
17.
will be provided.
I show it to Vara. I'm like, your grandmother and Sildar are getting married.
When?
I don't know, very urgently and
Yeah,
rapidly.
It just says soon.
Yeah.
It just says soon.
Soon, apparently.
Oh, congratulations! You got a new grandfather.
Hey.
He's not that
Exciting
good
for
at
you.
combat, but congrats.
We were gone for 3 days. That's amazing.
What
Is it-
what could have happened in 3 days?
I mean, a lot.
A
Apparently,
lot.
as we're
A
looking
lot.
around.
If you're compatible, like.
Yeah, I guess.
Well then.
Yeah, Baz, you're still just covered in glitter and confetti. And you're like,
He's
it's just a mess.
Baz is
man.
rocking it.
Yep.
I like this.
You
I'm
You
gonna
look
get-
like a Twilight vampire right now in the moonlight.
He's like, Vara, is there like a tailor in town? I might get something like this fashion for myself. I like the
Do you have
glitter.
a cloak of many things? Many fashions?
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yes, I just changed my cloak to look like the glitter.
Yeah, you look fucking fantastic.
We love that.
Sweet.
Nice.
I want to open mine.
I was like, the only one I can think of is sister, the sister,
Mm.
and
Sister Dario.
she'll poke you.
Good.
Not on
Good
purpose.
pokes or bad pokes?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean by good pokes?
None of your business.
Okay, I'm sorry. I start like walking.
Yeah,
away
Riven,
reading my-
Riven, you get that newspaper that you said you were gonna start reading, and you see that your name is actually written above a headline. The headline reads, "New Horizons: The beloved Circus of Wonder is moving its location. Much debate as to why. See on page 6 for more information." You kind of flip it to page 6. It says, "The beloved Circus of Wonder is moving its location. Much debate as to why it's still in the air, but its aging owner, who only goes by Corvus, says it's time to retire. Reporter Rico Suave had the opportunity to question Corvus and has quoted them saying, 'I'm nearly 69 years old. My business days are behind me, and I have given my life to this circus. Now it's time for me to enjoy the pleasures of life. You only turned 69 once, damn it, and I'm going to make it the best year of my life.'" Reporter Rico Suave says Corvus went on to make more long-winded comments about his age and life, but none of those are relevant to this article. I don't know why I am including this sentence in the last in this article, but damn it, I'm a reporter, baby, and I'm going to report.
Who is
Regardless.
Rico Suave?
Rico Suave was able to learn that the new Circus of Wonder is set to plant itself southeast of Connieberry, near an old owl well. Corvus will not tell why this location was best for the circus, but nonetheless, this reporter looks forward to attending the next iteration of the Circus of Wonder. You kind of get to the bottom of the article and see there's some more pen writing at the bottom of this page, and it's written in that same black ink. It says, "Rivian, heard word that you were in Phandalin and were part of some ragtag bunch called the Protectors of Phandalin. I'm glad to see you have a new crew. If you read the article above, you know why I sent this to you. Corvus has requested an audience with you. Me and Thrill can't wait to see you. Love, Matthias."
Oh,
Yep.
it's my father, technically. Father! He said this. Fun.
I will send it to you, Ethan, all that information.
Hell yeah.
I'll send all you guys these, like, just as, like, reminders of what happened. The last thing of note is that other letter that's, like, very, it's more intricate than the last one. Who's opening that?
The one that says Barnabas on it?
Yes.
Somebody else can open it. If somebody else died and want to open it, go for it.
Somebody just like looks at you and just shh.
Any takers? Like,
Go
think-
for it.
I think
I
you
got
should
mine.
read it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's labeled
Alright.
for a reason.
All right, Barnabas. You open it and you see it. Just as you open it, it doesn't. It actually, as you open it, more confetti and sparkles go off on you. So you are covered in confetti. And it says, "To my beloved son." And then as you read it, you're reading it in this voice. "It breaks my fiery heart to let you know that tragedy has beset our family once again. Your aunt, Elami, has died. She pushed magic further than she should have, fool, and has suffered the consequences. FYI, if you ever find yourself wishing to exceed your floating disc capacity, please do not try it. Let your aunt's death be a reminder of that. Her funeral is set to occur in Neverwinter. The confetti and glitter were probably not the best thing to put in here, but her viewing, incineration, and her will reading is set to occur at the Funeral and Memorial Services LLC building known as The Last Spell. It would mean the world to me, your father, Fuego King, if you were able to pop in and attend. I miss you and love you, Barnabas." And it's signed Oscar Mayer, Fuego King Franks. There you go.
okay, I can't even pretend to be sad. This is too funny. Oh no.
Yeah, you never gave me a name for your. You never gave me a name for your father besides Fuego King, so I just put Oscar Mayer.
No, I absolutely did. It's
What?
Mortimer.
Oh, Mortimer. Oscar
Yeah.
Mayer.
I also give you
Oscar Mayer Fuego King the Third.
Mortimer Oscar Mayer Fuego King Franks. His official nickname title.
I did give you a last name, right?
I don't remember, but if you did, we
Oh my
can
God.
very much retcon.
It's okay.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
he definitely signs his letters like that.
Okay.
Oh man, that's so sad.
You have confetti and glitter just coating your body, and you're just like, what?
Why am I the only one not covered in glitter? Other
I'm
than
not-
other than you guys that didn't read a note. Just
Yeah,
below
Riven,
me.
you turn the page and look up, and a bunch of glitter confetti just fall on.
Oh, there it is. I knew the glitter was
And,
coming.
and you see Snarnak, the Nothic. He's like,
That
I
was
put, all
you.
I put all the glitter in there, fuckers. He scurries away.
God damn it, Sarnak. Barnabas, control your
Sarnak.
apprentice.
Oh no.
Oh,
Barnabas
Sarnak.
has a slow tear going down his cheek and doesn't even notice.
It slides off your androgynous face like it just
Forgot about that.
some
Not
sad
far away.
music sad music begins to play as Barnabas's angles, all of his angles just shine in the moonlight as he's crying.
It's just me in the background playing a sad song.
But yes, you have went through your suggestion in mailboxes. You go to check the basement. The basement is crazy. I'm not going to roll the dice for that, but it's crazy. Let's just say there's a bunch of, it's a disco arena. There's a bunch of little tiny gnomes dancing. It's a rave.
Good gnomes or bad gnomes?
Only the gnomes know, but there's a lot of gnomes in there. It's actually terrifying when you open the door and you just see all this music and you hear someone, "Hey, shut the door! I'm dancing here!" And then you just see someone grab the door and shut the door.
All right.
The basement is done. We move over as you guys move over to the wishing well, to Timora Shrine. We're getting all these off the bucket list. We're going to Timora Shrine.
Exciting.
I don't even know what I
The
want.
shrine looks the same as it normally does. And you stand before the shrine of Timora, the water well that's there, trickles of water, freshly restored from the well that you guys have cleared those space fragments, those alien fragments. What are you making?
Alright.
What's your wish?
I step up. Unless somebody else. Okay. I
Go
step
ahead,
up
you
immediately to make a wish. Barnabas is very in touch with his childhood right now, thinking about memories of his family. And he always wanted a blink dog, and he never got one. So we're gonna wish a blink dog.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
All right, go ahead, roll D100 and get either 5 or below.
5. Isn't it like 3 before?
Yeah, we leveled up.
Oh hell yeah. Not today. Not today. Maybe next
hear-
year on my birthday.
You hear a whisper in your voice and it says, "Blink, and you'll miss it." No, no, it's not happening tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, sadly your wish doesn't come true. You reach back in and take the copper in your pocket.
Hell yeah, I do.
Who's next on the wish list?
As will step up. He realized, like, he saw Barnabas, like, get this really cool fucking sword, and then he saw Barnabas pick up this really cool fucking staff.
Oh shit, I meant to give that to you.
No, you're fine. I looked it up. A druid can't use it anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I want a really cool one. I'm gonna try for the Staff of the Woodlands.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it up.
I
You
believe.
drop this guidance.
No, it's an 83.
Timora comes to you and she says, "Why would you want a staff when you could have a stick?" And a stick just pops up in your hand and it's just a normal stick.
That's wild.
Baz is just like, all right, thank you. That's great.
No dice, sadly.
I'll step up
Who's
if
next?
nobody's going to next.
All right.
Now that the circus is coming back, I guess get a little crazy. I wish for a deck of many things. Please. That's a 55.
She says to you in your head, "Are you crazy?" No.
What I said.
No.
Fine.
No.
Walk away.
Perfect. We go over to the last two who have not made a wish yet.
I'm not even sure. I'm just gonna ask for it. I want a barrier tattoo.
You
Okay.
just go to a tattoo artist, you know.
You have to have components. Ah, 38.
You hear her say to you, "Why would you want a tattoo? It's gonna ruin your skin forever."
I'm taking my coin back.
Okay. All right, we go over to last but not least, Kiltris.
I just want some winged boots to fly.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I could just carry you.
Oh, that's a 54.
Yeah. She says, "The best I can do is a feather," and you just and a feather pops up in front of you,
Nice, you got something. Hell yeah.
and then it just disintegrates in your hand.
Oh,
Fucking shit.
You can't say anything about it. That's why we didn't mention the stig. Wait,
Oh,
shit!
sorry.
I'm
This
sorry.
thing, yeah, this thing just disappears.
Damn it.
Baz just picks up another stick off the ground, a real stick that didn't appear out of thin air.
Yeah.
It's like, it's alright. I got another one.
That's good.
All right.
All right. So we see you guys now heading over to Vara's grandma, to Celine's house.
Yes.
You make your way over there. It is the normal attire, normal looking house. You get there and you just walk in and you see that Sildar and her are both passed out on the couch sleeping. Sildar's like, holding her like a little baby. She's passed out in his arms. It was very cute.
Cute.
There are what appear to be leftovers on the table that are wrapped in like tinfoil for some reason. And they have like each of your names on them. And you see that and you're like, oh, that's so sweet. And you look over to the trash can. There's just like several days worth of leftovers just piled up in the trash that
Aw.
haven't been eaten. It seems like she made you guys a meal every night.
so
Just
sad.
me.
I feel like it.
But yes, that is what you see as you walk
I
in.
bet Sarnak will eat it.
Oh.
The,
Yeah.
the leftovers that they threw away.
So
Maybe.
we're gonna take those
um,
to Sarnak.
I'll go tap my grandma.
Yeah, you go to tap her and she slaps your hand with her fast reflexes, and she's like, she's like, oh, and she comes and hugs you and gives you a kiss on
I
the cheek.
give her a hug. I take a look at her, make sure she looks normal.
Yeah, she looks the same as she was whenever you left. She's she goes into she's oh, you're finally back. I've been so worried. Oh yeah, me and Sildar are getting married.
I saw the invitation.
Yeah, she said, oh yeah, and you're the wedding planner. Congratulations.
What?
Exactly. Congratulations.
Uh,
Hey, congratulations.
But it's okay because I know you'll do great. And also, I'm leaving the house in your name. Me and Sildar are moving back. We're gonna move to Neverwinter. He's got a house in Neverwinter that Gundren has given him. He's retiring, and we are going to be little city rats. We're gonna live it up. We're just gonna be there, making
Cool.
memories. Maybe see carp.
yep.
Maybe I could pick up a job. Maybe I could sell some product in the city. Expand the
Yeah.
business.
Could expand. Hey, wait. We're getting sidetracked. Why am I your wedding planner? I don't know if that's a great idea.
Well, because you're my daughter. Why not?
Well, how soon are you
Soon.
having?
Soon.
What does that mean?
Soon.
It's up to
I
you.
think it means soon.
You're the wedding planner.
Okay. I'm honored. Yay.
Soon.
Also, your friends are having to. They're gonna have to help you. Some of them will be my bridesmaids, and some will be my groomsmen and Sildar's groomsmen.
She looks
So,
over at Baz,
congratulations.
and he has a
Yeah.
sparkly cape on.
She's like, yeah.
Obviously,
it, Liz.
Barnabas is a bridesmaid.
Uh-huh. Yes.
She's like, I don't. You guys there. I don't. Everyone's gonna.
I'll just turn them like, you guys are part of the bridal party. Congrats! You get to help plan a wedding.
What's a bridal?
Congrats.
What's a bridal party?
Great question.
I'm the live music, so I can't. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can, or I will kick your ass.
Not if you can't find me and I go invisible.
I have blind
Run.
sight, stupid, and I
I'm
hit him in the
running.
arm.
I'm still running.
I'm faster than you. I'd catch
I
up.
fly
and punch
away.
you. I can fly
No,
too.
you can fly.
And as our party
I give up.
dies and descends into insanity with learning they are going to be a bridal party, we're gonna end our session there. As it seems everyone here has the inklings of the beginning of their bastion, or process of getting their bastion. Next episode, we will see what they do if they plan the wedding. Obviously, we're gonna get that weapon forged. That's the first thing we're gonna more than likely do.
Yes. We're gonna get it done. Over with.
And maybe it might be a
Yeah,
shopping
miss the
episode. It might
cave.
be going to Neverwinter. It might be a shopping episode of Neverwinter. Might be a bridal shower. Yeah. So tune in next Tuesday for some party planning and some shopping and some selling.
Woo!
And then also Gungeon will have Gundren is going to give you guys. Hold up.
A high five.
No, this is going to be your 8. Gungeon is going to be giving each of you 208 gold pieces tomorrow as part of the first official payment from the mine. Only a small amount, but he has found enough for 208 gold pieces to each of you. I would say just add that to your sheet now. Basically, going forward, every beginning of a new chapter, you guys are going to get money from the mining operation in there. Thanks for watching. We will see you viewers and most of everyone here on Thursday for Mothership. Please tune in. Mothership is crazy, crazy cool, crazy spooky times. Without further ado, though, I think it's time to say goodnight and goodbye. So good night, goodbye.